I like that that's how the stream's gonna start. Hello, welcome. I am unbelievably excited, and I am SotO. This is Guy,
Howdy.
the king of Berserker nonsense, and he has convinced me to the dark side, or the light side, depending on how you want to consider it, where, Condi Berserker is pretty good right now, but it's not the one you think. Right now in PvP, in case you live under a rock, there's this relic called Relic of Akeem, and it's not only completely just bugged, where it does 5 stacks of confusion instead of 3, but it also does it after, like, so how it works is whenever you attack a target, brief aside, that has 5 stacks of confusion or torment, and you CC them, you do another 3 stacks of torment and confusion for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a long time for confusion, so it's really good in PvP, and it's also 5 stacks of confusion in PvP. So maybe that'll get fixed, but that's not what we're looking at today. We're looking at the true Berserker build, which is Sword Torch Longbow, and Guy has enlightened me to a few nonsense things you can do with this. Let's just run to the golem so I can illustrate this real quick while he gets his dailies. So I'll let him explain a lot of it. But essentially how it works is whatever flavor you want to build, whether it's arms or defense or discipline, you have these constant fire fields. And I'd like to think I contributed something to this because it runs a trait that we both really like called King of Fires, which is kind of one of the coolest traits in the game. And you need to read it to know how it works, so go read that and get back to us. But it also runs Sword Leap, obviously, and this thing called Outrage. And if you look at what I just did on screen, you can actually double proc the fire aura because I didn't know this, but the Sword Leap triggers a fire aura both when it leaves the ground and when it lands. So if you press Outrage somewhere in the middle of that, you actually double proc King of Fires as long as you have something else to trigger the second exploding fire aura with, which is nuts. So if you like burning things, this is the build for you. It's in the description, and we'll go into more of a like chill mode, roaming mode in a sec. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Just saying. And it's my completely original build, not stolen from him in any way, except for the fact that I stole most of it. Probably run arms in PvE, but I have a arms build for World vs. World, and we'll see how that goes. I'm making up for a lot of the defensive stuff that you normally would get with a trait line like defense or tactics with most of my sigils. So you'll see I'm running like generosity, cleansing. We'll see how that goes. Catalysts are kind of oppressive in World vs. World right now because they're still unnerfed, but man, this is fun as far as we're considered. You were saying it plays a lot like Bladesworn. You kind of want to go into why you would say that?
Yeah, of course. If you're unfamiliar with how Bladesworn works, I mean, the dragon triggers are really flashy, but that's not really where a lot of the damage gets weaved in. It gets weaved in by using Pistol 5. So you kind of have to make like a mental note. Okay, I just dragon triggered. Did I use Pistol 5 before? Can I use it as soon as I leave dragon trigger? And it's kind of like a logic and or if I used can I not. How this build plays is, did I use Sword Leap or did I not? Because you can either double proc King of Fires or you can't off of it. And if you don't have Sword Leap, that's fine, that's what the Sundering Leap is for. And you just do ridiculous amounts of damage with this build. It is stupid. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't realize, because either arenanet is bad at writing tooltips or I am bad at reading tooltips, that the when they shortened the F1 in Berserk mode, Flaming Flurry, that it also, I think, has a shorter cast time. Yeah, according to the tooltip, it does have a shorter cast time, so it shoots less fireballs, which is honestly good because 8 was way too many. And it also uses the PvE value for this. So this tooltip, if you've got like all of your stuff going, on a lot of builds, does like 30k damage, which is a lot of damage. It's pretty funny. That was really weird though. My tooltip was not showing 30k, so I don't know what's up. It does in the build editor. Oh, build editor.
It's all good. And it's okay if it has 2 less fireballs. It does, I think, 6. But what the fireballs are good for is projectile eating. Because like what this build has, like say you don't run defense with it and you're running arms, that's fine. Because you can deny all projectiles twice with Blood Reckoning. So if a Harbinger's on you in Harbinger Shroud, Sword F1. And if they're still in Harbinger Shroud, Blood Reckoning, and Sword F1 again. And eventually, they're gonna learn that their projectiles don't land and either leave or burn to death. Both are great.
Damn,
Fantastic options.
I'm issuing a correction already. It's not the PvE value on the wiki is wrong. It's the PvP value, so it only does 16,000 damage. I'm sad.
Twice.
True.
Yeah, it's tough times for Warrior right now. But.
Yeah. So, the original inspiration I want to, like, TM asterisk that sort of came out of this is a lot of the relics right now, and I do want to do a whole relic video, breaking down my favorites and what I think is, like, actually good versus what people think is good right now. And there's obviously some overlap there. But one of my favorites that I think I pointed out on stream, obviously already, is Relic of the Warrior. And I'll try to pull it up. Are you done with your dailies? Let's get this going.
I'm sorry, I'm picking up chests and doing
Oh my
marches.
god.
I
blame Revenant too. Let me find this. So Relic of the Warrior, if you didn't know, is this thing. And this is one of the coolest things. It's very simple. Weapon swap recharge time reduced by 25%. Not that dissimilar from how original Warrior runes worked. Except, this is actually off your base weapon swap. This is not off your, like, overall weapon swap after everything else is calculated like Runes of the Warrior were. So that means that if you're running Discipline and Relic of the Warrior, your weapon swap time is not 4 seconds, it's 2.5 seconds, which is great for this build. And it basically lets you, whenever you have a fire field up, whether it's from your longbow or your torch or, I don't know, some passing meteorite, it lets you ensure that you can get this Savage Leap off. Now, I like speccing into arms just because you have this really low cooldown, which is 6.5 seconds right now, if you take Blade Master. I don't advise that. The defense build is probably better, but we're going to give this a shot tonight and see how it rolls. And also because I just want to get some B-roll footage for the build editor video that I'm going to be doing. Shout out to Connor McLeod. If you didn't see my post, he added potions of Karka toughness, probably because I've been bitching about it for like 3 solid years, and I feel bad for the guy, but he also got some of my money for doing that, so I don't feel too bad for him. So if you don't know, the GW2skills.net guy is a hero and a legend and maintains the site that I basically live in. Plug for his stuff. Go over there, throw him some money if you use it at all. It's a really good site. It's really clean. There's no ads on it. And he does it just because I think he loves the game. So the fact that he added not only that, but also Writs of Masterful Speed just makes him a legend in my book. Didn't have to do that, but here we are. All right, guys here to showcase how this build works a little bit while I finish my dinner of half a banana and a protein shake.
Something tells me you're not going to share either of those.
Yeah, life's hard.
Not for you. You have a banana and a protein shake.
Dude, bananas are so, like, cost efficient. All the other fruit is like, you know, $1 a fruit here.
I mean, if bananas weren't here, this build wouldn't exist. So
yeah, very true. All right.
That's deep lore.
So I don't think there's too much lag. You're good. What are you... Let's start with the weapons. It's longbow, sword, torch. The build is, again, in the description. You can run, like, defense with pretty much whatever you want. The weakness trait is obviously great for cover Condi and just being permanent weakness. Or the resistance from rolling, and or if you're running headbutt, the really OP trait that makes you take no damage for 4 seconds with headbutt. Very good. And then the Condi Cleanse one is the one I would take in the defense final. But yeah.
Cleansing Ire is big.
You wanna whack this golem and like show off?
Yeah, sure. You wanna highlight the champion supervisor?
That
Just target it.
That.
Okay. For all of you that don't play Warrior and somehow ended up on SotO's channel,
I'm sorry.
yeah, somehow the stars have aligned. King of Fires, whenever you have Fire Aura and use any Berserker skill, it could be the utilities or it could be torch skills or the primal burst. The burst whenever you're all red and glowing. It detonates Fire Ore that you have to give 3 stacks of burning. So, if I take hit him, just once, and I use a torch skill, he'll have 4 because 1 from the torch skill and 3 from King of Fires. Whenever you do a leap, you gain fire aura, and now he had 7. But if you use a leap inside, you can double proc because leaps give you fire aura twice, if you didn't know. One when you leave the ground, and another when you land.
Is it all leaps, or is it just the sword?
This game. It's all leap.
Really?
I tested it with shield. Shield did it. Bull's charge did it. So if anything has a leap finisher, it will probably apply the aura twice. So again, if we just generate a fire aura, and we use the sword leap, we got it twice for 9 stacks.
It's crazy.
And how we're proccing that is we're using outrage. Nah, no, you can't see it, but
I can mouse over it.
For visual representation. This doesn't have an animation. It's like a shout, so it can be used anywhere. And this also works with Sundering Leap as well. So Fire Field, Leap up, Outrage, and then Sundering Leap procs it on its own on the finisher again. And using this double proc is pretty much the big damage of this build, but the draw of this build is the fact that you can just do nothing but F1.
I was gonna say I like it because it does decent damage without even having to go into Berserk mode finally for Condi Berserker. Like, you never really have to, like, you obviously can for the burst and it's amazing, but you never have to enter Berserk mode. And that's why I love it.
It is very good because you don't have to enter Berserk mode, but Berserk mode is where the most fun on this build is.
Of course.
Hopefully they don't die when they burn. I might have to change stats. But you can just live in the F1. I'm gonna do my best to not use any of the other skills. It stopped hitting them, so I stopped getting adrenaline, but if he was still alive, every time you weapon swap, you essentially have
sweet hydromancy sigils there.
Hey man, I like chill.
No, they're good. I might do an entire video on like underrated World vs. World stuff because our conversation about food that I think is good got me thinking about it. But I wanted to ask you something, and I can test this right now, but I'd have to put my fucking drink down. Does Berserk count? Because it says rage. I'm a test. Yep. Have to give yourself a fire aura somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, but like, and then...
It does not.
That's dumb. These are rage.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Arenanet can't rage.
You have 3 torch skills because Bladesbreaker hits twice. Or not twice. You have 2 charges of that skill. So you have 3 ways of detonating on Sword Torch, along with the Primal Burst, which also detonates. And then the... What's it called? I'll just call it Hot Feet. Scorched Earth also detonates. And you also have all of your utilities to detonate again.
If you're bringing Berserker utilities, that is, which I'm not because I'm bad. But I'll probably switch to them after I try this and realize it sucks.
Maybe.
I'm astonished that all leaps do it. That means all leaps in the game probably do it. That's probably one of the reasons Ellie's cracked. It's nuts. Let's go eating all my bandwidth again.
Is fantastic.
It's pretty good.
For PvE, this build will absolutely roll everything. Because you don't even have to be close the entire time. Like, you can just play like a grenade kit scrapper and just play around.
Yeah, because it fires over your shoulder.
Yeah, like you don't have to go anywhere near them.
Yeah, Diker actually makes an interesting point. In World vs. World, if you didn't know, Bladesbreaker, the Torch 4 has 2 charges, unlike PvE for no reason. It's also a blast finisher, which is really weird. But enough of this and explaining boring crap, which we probably should have done at the end, but I was hungry. Let's go kill some nerds.
I don't know if I like where this is going. I count as that.
Let's go politely tap some nerds on the head. No, you don't. You go to the gym. What food do you want?
You can do both.
Do you have 100% Condi duration on that build or burning?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, I got you. Where's the food? It's weird.
Man, I have my canned food.
Yeah,
my
but this
canned
is like
food of steak and asparagus.
this is like really cheap. Hang on. With and one of the good things that people don't really know about with End of Dragons is they added a bunch of these like actually Condi damage and then what are they called? Like condition specific duration foods. Oh, and just really quick, Relic the Warrior you can actually get out of these relic chests. They're in, I believe, survival, which is over here. Yeah.
I don't remember, but you can get them like day one on any level 80 character.
Yep. Just
Even
make
if you've used your 80 character on your main, get one of your alts and just bank it, and then go and grab it on your main.
Yeah, just make sure that these become soulbound once you do it. So, can't just like go selling them on the trading post. And another PSA for people who didn't see the little short about it: once you unlock one of the more advanced relics, they're over here at this guy, just for free purchase. So you can just grab them. It's pretty cool. Like this dude, and then you just go to the last tab, and you can just buy more of it. And this doesn't have to be on the character that you unlocked it on. You can just go like, I can grab Unseen or Maban or Xarin or whatever on this character, even though I haven't been playing her in PvE, which is pretty cool. Oh, let's go.
I almost didn't eat that food.
All right.
I almost completely
I was wondering about it. I was like,
already.
is it gonna just like sell it? I'd believe you.
Wow. No, I'm not gonna sell your food.
3 silver.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell your food. But I assume you're running the arms version of this, which is for PvE mostly, but you can definitely make it work. I'll run the defense.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I did a bunch of... Oh yeah, defense is clearly the most powerful trait line right now, but I did a bunch of min-maxing, which guy hates, so I'm gonna see if I can make this work. Dude, there's a snowball over there. We're like good.
Oh my gosh, look at them all.
Snowball though. My FPS though.
He walked away from his computer. Hey, he's back.
There he goes. Probably like me, he's just trying to like yeah, that's what we were talking about when we started the Keem Relic deck crew, but like we're not gonna try that. Like I like the mace build, and that's what I originally sent a guy, and he's like, gross, try this. And I like this one a lot more.
Well, mace isn't gross, it's just playing with 0 mobility feels awful.
Yep.
Like, if you're in a PvP match, it doesn't really matter that mace, torch, longbow, like, is your jam, because you're not going to move a whole lot anyway, because it's a PvP match. But if you're in World v World or PvE, it feels awful.
Close some stuff and see if I can get some frames back here. Streaming's a delicate balance between whether or not I can actually upload at the speed Spectrum says I can upload. It's very good. It's always very good. Thank you for hiding me. Camouflage.
I got you.
Yep, appreciated.
What color do you want?
Pink. Even though pink was a color. Ah, purple, good enough. It's the best color anyway.
I'm rolling blood clot.
The ones I don't like about relics like Akeem, I think they're very powerful, that grew. There's another one that's like fractal and stuff like that, and they're actually meta in PvE for Condi, a lot of Condi classes right now that can automatically get to Condi duration max. I don't like them because they have really long cooldowns, and if like, you know, say you're fighting something with antitoxin runes, which realistically really everything should be running, that's like a power class, your confusion's gonna get cleansed really fast. And then that relic's useless for like the next 10 seconds.
It's still a lot of value.
No, it is. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely worse relics you could be running. Org doesn't even know, man. Oh, and we're both gonna have fire fields. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, we're just... This could be awful.
So what do your utilities look like right now?
All rage, baby.
So which one are you not
Water
running?
Reckoning.
The...
Wild below.
Really? I would take that over the rock.
The rock is important because it gives you another block.
It's like a half second, though.
It's big.
All right.
It's very big.
I would.
Especially with bursty classes that are going to come up against you, or bursty professions. It really helps to have that rock, especially against Willbender. The bursts are quick.
Makes sense. I got dumpstered by one of those yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What are even objectives now? What do I have in this Wizard's Vault thing? Ruin, 3 invaders, caravan.
I love the Wizard's Vault.
It's good.
Fantastic. We need to kill 3 people.
Yep. I don't know if we can do that. Might be hard.
Maybe
We could escort this Dolyak.
The enemy Dolyak, yeah.
Yeah, we'll escort it. But yeah, oh, there's a people. Come here. Oh, you bitch.
I was taking the defense version of this build out the other day against a Condi Scourge.
Hmm.
He didn't have enough cleanses or barrier to deal with the burn.
Fuck. Whoa, you weren't kidding. That lags like a lot in World versus World, like actual maps.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful.
My character did like a burpee and then cast it. Wow, what is going on? Like with their servers.
I'm not entirely sure.
This is something.
Let's check mine. It says average 82, and I don't buy it for a second.
What, ping?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Not even for a second.
I just love basically having 0 weapon swap. It feels so good now.
You could just use whatever,
Yeah,
whenever.
Actually use your buttons. Come here. Fuck you. Fight me. How many people are here? There's too many. There's too many. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
It's a few nerds.
Ah, they're going to somewhere. Probably to go to retaliate against our tag? No, our
Maybe.
tag isn't even taking fire keep.
Spies, hacks, cheating. Buzzwords. Controversy.
Climate change.
Yep.
Come on, man. You know his inventory's open.
I don't care.
Come on, man. You know his inventory's open.
Got a Zerg, man. See? He's good. He doesn't deserve anything. He's playing Revenant. Damn, he really doesn't deserve anything. He's running tablet. I'm kidding, tablet's actually really cool.
Tablet's a beautiful thing. You take that back.
Yeah, I was fighting our renegade that was running tablet the other day and I couldn't touch him.
Reaper.
Yep, I see it. But he's also still got his nerds. Ooh, Mancer.
No. I'm not gonna feel good about this.
I am. Damn, we're like the best at this game.
Sure.
Feels so bad.
Poor guy. Poor minion mancers, man. As soon
Look,
as I see one, like,
I need
you have to
B-roll.
kill it.
No, in World vs. World, it's a thing because of target cap. Like, it's an unironic actual thing that people run.
In Zergs, yeah.
There's a Zerg down there. See, now they're coming to kill us.
Maybe. I'm gonna go on top of this rock.
Rock will save you.
Rock is big deterrent. Then we only have to deal with
Fuck,
the
you're
professions
right.
that can teleport.
For all praise the rock.
People underestimate positioning in this game. It's so good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
There we go.
And they see I have a bow and they think it's an actual ranged weapon. They're like, fuck, dude.
Their tail is open again.
Yep, I see it.
And he thinks he'll be safe in this camp.
Oh, it's the same guy. I'm not gonna kill him again, I feel bad.
Kill camp then.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just gotta get really used to the muscle memory for this, because I'm so not, and it's so muscle memory.
I thought you could open up with the big, like, sword torch burst combo.
Well, that's why I
like past that, you just poke with longbow until they do something, then you counter what they do.
That's why I really like throw bolas, actually, because it gives you 5 adrenaline, then you can, because you start in like sword torch and you throw the bolas, and then your weapon swap will be off cooldown, you swap to longbow and you have that F1, and then you can go back and leap through it. You have like just enough to start your nonsense.
There's so much setup with this.
Oh yeah. And you gotta know what you're
there.
doing.
Regular sword F1 immobilize.
Yeah, it's good now.
There.
But we can talk about other stuff too, other than just Condi Berserker. How you been enjoying SotO? You go first. What you got for me?
That's a good question, dude. I love SotO. SotO's fantastic. I'd say out of all the expansions, if you're brand new to this game, SotO is where you need to start.
You know what I think is really funny, now that I realized I was wrong in the weapons master thing, where you can use any weapon, any specialization weapon on any other base type of that profession, because words mean things. Now that they've done that, you know what I think the next expansion's gonna be?
Underwater weapons.
No, it unlocks all the specializations, but not the weapons.
I don't know, man.
So that basically you can buy Heart of Thorns / Path of Fire and End of Dragons, or you can buy SotO and then like SotO 2.
You know what I think they're gonna do?
Not have another expansion? No, I'm kidding.
No, they're gonna make player housing.
That's what Sea Monster said, actually. He said they promised it day one, and they haven't delivered. And as someone who likes to hold arenanet to baseless promises that probably are archaic, I agree with him. Dead guy. Fuck you.
Ha!
The cat jumps lag so much in World vs. World. Getting him off this stupid thing. It'll take a while. We'll get there.
I was out of range.
It's okay.
You wait there?
Mm-hmm. You have the mobility for it. Fuck!
Got on. That's okay, I can get back on too.
Can you get him off though?
Freezing?
This is ridiculous. I wish I had a chair I could pull out and like read a book.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
Portal's gone.
Stop running.
He gone. What do we have to do for this daily?
No, he's not.
No, he's not?
I got him with a pin.
Dang.
Yeah, I got him with a pin. He's gonna
Be there in a year. Yeah, but he's got like blink and shit.
not forever.
Funny he doesn't want to just fight you now.
Gosh.
Maybe
Yeah,
forever. Dude, I had like a stroke the other day because I forgot what the base mesmer icon looked like, and I was like, oh, that's some kind of elementalist, and I like was chasing it, and then it just disappeared, and I thought he was like hacking, and then I was like, wait, that's a mesmer. He just used a stealth button that doesn't have an animation, and now is over there, and I'm an idiot.
It is an Ellie. It's purple Ellie.
Yeah, right. All right.
You know, when you turn all of your trait lines into arcane, you turn into a mesmer.
Pretty much. Ruin or Shrine Caravan. Log in. That's what I got.
I need to kill one more person.
Yeah, me too. I assume that won't happen.
Complete a mini dungeon in the Straits of Devastation because I have a PvE one.
Wow, you're an idiot. Those don't work. But yeah, for real, the Wizard's Vault, I think, as far as my thoughts on SotO, I think that her laying the ground... Oh, Jesus Christ, waypoint. Her laying the groundwork of future expansions, this is probably one of the best. And I think arenanet is sometimes very good at making decisions that will positively impact their game for a long time, and I think the Wizard's Vault is definitely one of those things. I hope they've hired enough artists I never thought
I
I'd
think
say
our
that.
team did a fantastic job.
I know, but
Great job.
I hope they can keep the cadence of like all these things up.
I like SotO because the writing in it was amazing.
I mean,
it wasn't like
much better.
stellar, if you were to put it into a script of the year, but
Yeah.
it's really good. It feels like a D&D session.
I
Like if you played any form of D&D with with everyone, it feels like that.
I found myself reading a lot more of the side stuff because it was just like a new world that was disconnected from the dragon cycle and whatnot. And I wish they had put more of the, I don't know how they would have done this, like had, you know, the big bad guy write stuff down in a journal that you find or whatever instead of Zoja's stuff. But there was a huge lore dump in the last fight, which I'm not really against, and I think it was well done. But I wish a little bit more of that was like on the side or hinted at.
I wish we, without spoilers.
You can do minor
I
spoilers.
wish
It's been 2 weeks.
The treachery, like it was the other way around, and the other person would have lived.
We will see about that.
No. Got him.
Got him, but it doesn't matter because it's an engineer.
He alt F4'd out of the game.
Did we get credit? Yeah, we did. You're right.
Why are you here? Why?
Not to fight 2v1s. Maybe I'll hang back. Maybe it's too much.
What? It is too much, but like, I get it.
I don't. I know why. I
get
just
it, but
don't.
Your spawn is right there. Right there.
The thing I don't like is it always seems like I will try like 2v1s and, you know, a lot of the time I'll lose, but at least I tried it. But it never feels like other people. I don't know. That's me being confirmation biasy. I won't say that. Or got fucked up.
Oh, if your opener, if you can land it, is pinning shot. Oh my God. I just do it with my fingers and in my head before I think it. Pinning shot, and if it gives you fire aura for King of Fires landing a crit, swap to a torch, do Flames of War, leap in it, do your outrage combo. When you land, proc it with Shattering Blow, then you can go into Berserk and Sword Flurry.
Yep. Or you can run arms.
The burst doesn't change with arms.
I know, I'm kidding.
It doesn't change. Here, that's
that guy yeeted.
I'll stagger. I'm behind you.
Let's go to. Is EVG have like a 30-man queue today as well for no reason?
Yes.
While people, you know, it's like 24. I'm still going to do it. While people are like still complaining that no one's playing the game and Sea of Sorrows.
We
got a
if I got an
shrine.
EBD, I'm gonna play on an elementalist.
Gross.
I like meteors. Meteors are cool, and they go through shields. And they go through all the reflects. It's fantastic.
Because they're just AoE ground AoEs with a animation from the sky.
And one, I can cast them from farther away, so I don't have to die every time I want to do damage.
Hello,
like
sir.
Warrior.
You like to fight? This guy wants to fight.
Yeah. You want the 1v1 or?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'd actually lose this.
Oh, he's burned.
Ah! It's a friend. Oh, my buttons aren't working this way. I'll blame the buttons. He won that. It was good.
Yep.
I need way more sustain on this. Oh, he's got the backpack too. This guy's been playing the game. Alright, your turn. Avenge me. Nope, he doesn't want it.
What a cool guy.
I agree.
I respect it.
I do too.
I don't know if you want the best 2 out of 3.
Nah, he's running away.
Nah, he's gone. Don't use your sword leap unless you're in a fire field.
Don't use my sword leap. Why?
Sword leap
Oh,
is how you
unless I'm in. I was in a fire field. I
wall.
used this.
It just didn't show up for me then.
Yeah, it calls a lot of that. Fire is really hard to see unless you have it. But we need that shrine guy. Here, go see if he'll fight you. I want to see if you can kill him.
It's got indignation, and and they're immune to burning.
Yeah, that's very funny. It's very funny that these are so hard to take.
You're still immune to burning, like after all those.
Yeah,
times.
I know, right?
He respected the 1v1.
He did.
I kind of don't want to.
I'm not trying to harass him. I just wanted to see if he'd fight you. I feel like I'm definitely.
Do the 2 out of 3.
I'm very good at very specific shit. And if it's not that very, like, these 2, like, Mesmer or Bladesworn builds, I'm pretty bad at them. So, I feel like I'm not showing this off correctly.
It's more oppressive on defense.
Probably. The Condi cleanse from that Grandmaster that's busted is very good.
Yeah, with Cleansing Iron, because I don't think Catalyst at once does too many cover Condis. Hey, Scourge!
The thing with Catalyst is it's got so many auras, because they didn't nerf it in Stone and World vs. World. Oh, he's got a friend. Fight the friend.
It won't be enough.
He was new. Very new.
I want credit.
There you go. I feel bad. The only thing I've lost to... The only thing I've lost to on this is Catalyst, though. I will say that. I got completely dumpstered by one the other day, though. Not that. Well, we'll try this food instead.
I'm still a firm believer that if you want to kill a Catalyst, wait until they just leave water.
Probably a good
then
idea.
all of their cleanses are gone.
Yeah, it's not Weaver that just has constant cleanses always forever. It is very true. We're doing such a good job escorting Doliax.
I think I'm just trying to get the title, you know? That I already have. Was that the Jormag torch?
Yep.
And sword.
Yep. Nope. Suwon sword.
Ugh.
So you can get the double blue.
On a burning one?
Yeah. It's like blue flame.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Like the trail's really cool. I honestly want to get the Suwon long, but I want to get the Suwon everything. I think the trails are like the best in the game. I'm working on it. Yeah, since I'm running all 3, I can just do this and be a visual mess. Firestalker aggroing from actual space. The other one's like,
it was
there.
Close enough.
Dude, I've had these aggro like...
Why would you target him? Why are you tempting fate?
Yeah, right. I want to fuck with those.
Yeah, this build for SotO, especially in like the areas where there's just enemies everywhere, just grouped up, it feels really good to see like 11k burning ticks on everything.
It's pretty fun. The reason I really also like another thing Arms gives you is the cover bleeding, like with the crit chance.
Yes.
Which
that's why PvE is Arms all the way.
Yeah, I wanna find more healing sigils or something, but there aren't more.
I mean, with the damage that you get from Arms, you don't need a terrible amount because Blood Reckoning is damage to healing. So like, you can tank through all the mechanics of the SotO open world with Blood Reckoning and then just disengage and poke from afar.
Nah, I mean for like World vs. World. I might have to switch to that stupid other trait. I'm gonna run Arms. Heal on entering Berserker mode. But yeah.
Eternal Champion?
Guy kinda
I'm
gonna just show it. This
dead or
I wanna also look up if whatever it's called. The trait you like and that's really overpowered that I'm trying to think of. Brain's saying thirst for danger, but my brain is stupid.
Dual wielding.
No, blood reaction. Is this a The name of a fighting game?
You're thinking of Melty Blood.
Yeah, but all of the Berserker traits are names of fighter games. So if they put one in the game that's not a fighting game, that's kind of annoying.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Wait.
Did you not realize that?
Soul Calibur, etc.
Literally all of them.
I didn't.
Smash Brawler, Last Blaze, yeah, King of Fighters, well, I forget what the Savage one is.
Bloody Roar, but like, what is...
Yeah, Bloody Roar,
Blood
Eternal Champions Challenge of the Dark Side. I don't know if Heat the Soul is either. Yeah, Fatal Frenzy, Fatal Fury. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna get on my horse.
Yeah,
and...
they changed Heat the Soul, but it wasn't the... Oh no, it wasn't the same guy. He's ruined the lore of Warrior.
I'm a little mad that Bladesworn aren't just the lyrics to Mulan, the Mulan song.
Should be.
Yeah, it should. All the traits should be literally like fast as a coursing river and stuff, because it's there. You just have to like care about it. But this is the trait that he showed me, Blood Reaction. It just converts like... It's one of the most powerful conversion traits in the game, if not the best one. Double conversion, precision to ferocity, and power to Condi damage. And if you have any kind of power, it just chunks your Condi damage up a lot. With this trait, you can briefly show it. And then it doubles the bonus when you're in Zerk mode. So that's like 300 Condi damage for free, which really no other trait does. It's even more if you have actual stats and aren't just showing off a build editor with half gear. So that's why I'm tempted to run that instead. I'm a little disappointed the F1 isn't what it says it does on the wiki, where it's like...
Which one?
The Flaming Flurry is 3 seconds instead of 5. So it only does like 17k damage instead of 30.
Man. Why are you upset at that whenever you take Burst Mastery, Skullcrack still says that it does 6 damage?
Yep.
Priorities.
What was I gonna ask? So, do you know if the trait whenever you enter Burst mode actually refreshes your Berserker F1? Like minor blood reckoning? Because I know it heals you.
No, it's just...
It's just the healing?
Yeah, it's just healing.
That's disappointing. Because that'd be kind of cool.
If you leave Berserk mode, why would it need to refresh your
Well, if you used like the base like sword F1, right? Like Flurry, and then entered Berserk mode, Flaming Flurry will be off or be on cooldown because you used the F1. Because they share cooldown sort of. But if you entered Berserk mode, basically it would be off cooldown, so you could do like Combustive Shot into Fan of Fire. Easier.
I guess. My brain is too small.
Yeah, that's the thing, there's all this like advanced Berserker crap. Yeah? Too many? It's like one dude.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, you're right. Berserker's actually like... This is why I like Warrior, because everyone's like, oh, it's a stupid class. It's like, nah, it's got like a million combos, man. Especially with
it just feels good.
Stuff like...
It feels good to play.
King of Fires.
Like when I played Necro a bit ago, which is also kind of... Oh, wow. Also kind of fun to play. But then I tried Scourge, and Scourge felt... Ugh.
It's funny, because people really like Scourge.
Like it... There's no big attack or big move or big set. Or maybe I just don't know because I'm ignorant.
That's why there's no damage rotation for it.
But yeah, it just feels so
face roll your
spammy.
keyboard. I'm okay with some stuff being like that. I just don't want the entire game to be like that. I want there to be options. Big fan of options. Big fan of the Wizard's Vault, speaking of which. It's got me doing map completion again to sell this legendary that's probably dirt cheap now. I should look before I invest much more time into that. How much has Meteorologicus gone down to?
I'm making Bifrost for whenever Warrior gets staff.
Did you see my little short that it holds it like a melee weapon now?
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad. I'm sad.
Joke's on you, it's still gonna be defense banner.
Yep.
Funnel.
True.
Too bad for you. great for me because the knockback on 2 was hilarious.
It's funny because someone echoed sort of one of the ideas I had for banners a while ago, where you could use them defensively or offensively. So they were either ally or enemy targeted, and depending on what you threw them into, they would do different shit.
That'd be pretty cool.
I really like that. Like an unblockable projectile that you just wail into somebody, and then like you have the sword rip again, and you can like rip it out of them. There's so much they can do with Warrior. I really hope they're getting the message. One of the top upvoted comments.
You finish.
Take this with a grain of salt because it's the forums, right? But one of the top posts is like Warrior should just be fucking deleted. And I'm like, I don't know if I agree with that. I see where that guy, why he feels that way, but there's definitely good stuff on it.
Hey, don't look at me, I didn't say it. Warrior's great, but enough of stroking Warrior. What other profession do you think would really, like, their sleeper agents on Warrior Relic?
We started to have this conversation the other day. You said Ranger, which I do agree with because it's kind of just better Warrior, but
now that I think about it, because I said that because they have traits, like a lot of traits that proc on weapon swap. But what if the ICD is just long enough for, like, it's 9-second ICD?
I didn't look up the Ranger ones.
I'd have to hop on my Ranger and find out.
The Thief one is 8, or yeah. I have the build editor, which is always correct.
Oh.
Hang on, I got this.
I believe.
Which ones are you thinking of? Beast Mastery. You know which one would be cool, but I'm pretty sure it's 9, is Quick Draw. Yeah, Quick Draw is 9, so that would actually fuck that up.
Because the reason that Warrior Relic is so good on this iteration of Warriors, because the Primal Bursts have such a low cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
If the Primal Burst in Berserk mode were any longer, it'd be just as useless as it was before.
Yeah, in my opinion, Decker, it kind of is right now, especially if you play Soul Beast, which everyone is doing in PvP, so go enjoy it.
Soul Beast looks like... it looks fun.
It's ridiculous.
Whether it's the Condi Dagger or the Sword Leap and Hammer, it just looks like a great time.
Well, the Untamed Hammer skills, when they're not in Untamed mode or Unleashed mode, are really good, honestly. I think they're almost better than the ones in Unleashed mode. So it's like, okay.
Hammer feels good. I was on Drew because it was a tournament in a guild, or like play your least play or something that you're not good with. And I joined with a
Hammer Druid.
A Condi Druid with Hammer and 2 axes, because those are the only legendaries that I have. And it put in mad work.
Yeah, I believe it. Ranger actually doesn't have a really utility movement skill either. It does on Untamed, but...
Lightning Reflexes?
Like, I mean like a Blink or a Bull's Charge or something like that.
I see some people running Unnatural Traversal.
Yeah, but that's an Untamed thing.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, everyone's like, my profession can't use this, and I always follow up with, yet.
Yep. I can't wait till the next expansion where everything gets all the utility skills and Warrior again gets fucked because all of its utilities are really specific.
I can't even, like...
There's no way they would do that.
Warrior didn't get screwed by the Weapon Master. It really didn't.
I disagree. Make your case.
Pistol on Mace Condi Berserker is
I actually
stellar.
thought about that.
Is really, really good. Because Pistol still covers a niche that Warrior has a lot of problems with, and that's blind and Aegis. And Pistol just gets rid of that. So like if you're pursuing a Guardian, especially a Firebrand, and you Pistol 5 on them, like you're free. It's a free Skull Grinder. They don't have enough block to make it through a full Dragon Sword. So
well,
it just enhances.
I was going to make the case that Pistol's really good, partially because, I mean, it's part of Warrior at this point. Shieldmaster's bugged. And, like, if you have Aegis, it reflects projectiles. So, it
Pistol
not only...
is good.
Yeah, pistol's very good, but it's not all of the weapon buttons that I think a lot of people wanted.
I don't know where we're going.
I don't know. We own this camp, so yeah, good point. Let's kill the spider. This thing's gonna give me a legendary. Not even a precursor or legendary. Oh, it did. It gave me 3. So yeah, pistol's good because shield nested bug, and you can give yourself 2 charges of basically just immune to projectiles for a bit. It's also fairly good for a reason I think a lot of people don't think about a lot, which is weird because it's the mechanic, which is it hits a lot of times, which builds a lot of adrenaline. So, I mean, granted, it's not the 15 hits you get from X, but it's also not a channel. So if you can land that, that's a bunch of adrenaline.
No.
And no matter what you're playing, whether it's Spellbreaker, Berserker, or whatever.
I think a lot of people just see the damage number, and it's like, but offhand axe does a bigger number, so like, what's the value?
The value is you don't have to channel it.
They're just not, yeah, maybe they're just not like interacting with the game on an intricate level like that, so they wouldn't need it.
Well, I was talking about that with a couple of the people in our guild that do like damage rotation numbers, and I was like, why would you ever take that? Like when Bladesworn came out, I was like, why would you ever take this over offhand axe? Like Cal talks about design space all the time, and axe is just damage. Why would you take pistol? And it's because it takes so long to channel, even though with quickness, so the damage actually works out to be lower than what you like the value you can get out of pistol, at least on Bladesworn, for PvE. So pistol's not a bad weapon. I just hope someday some of the others get updates. I also think there's a lot of value, and Kashima really likes it, of like offhand dagger, especially if you pair it with mace, because you can kind of do the mace F1, which auto tracks, and then immediately into the 4, which is a very fast skill and does bonus damage and rips bonus boons, which they realistically shouldn't have anyway because you just hit with an absorption sigil. So it's like pretty good. The downside of offhand dagger, I think, is its cooldowns are longer than they should be, even at 15 seconds. At least right now. I think a lot of the warrior stuff is just outdated in that respect. Dagger F1's good, but doesn't hit, so...
Dagger F1's really good.
Oh, right, for World vs. World, they're using the PvE value right now.
We keep getting distracted. How familiar are you with Thief? Because I think Thief would also really benefit from Warrior Relic.
Yeah. Thief Warrior Relic is the one that I came up with. I think one of the... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take back the Revenant one. I think Thief is the biggest one, if you're a good Thief, which I'm not. Mostly because Quick Pockets is 8, so as long as you're not like a potato pushing it immediately off cooldown, I think it's really good. Thief has the... It doesn't have the cooldown problem because none of its weapon skills have cooldowns. It just has problems generating...
More like traits, though.
I don't know if it has any other weapon swap traits other than Quick Pockets. It might.
Someone escorting this Dolyak for us.
Oh, well, he's just trying to get the daily. I'm not gonna mess with him.
But what if I just escort it with him?
Yeah, maybe you'll get the escort. Who escorts the escorts, guy?
I don't know. I'm just gonna walk with it.
Port back to our home and actually get this done.
It's not attacking.
Hmm.
That's how the game was meant to be played.
True. Yeah, Ranger's kinda crazy right now. Warrior Relic I do think is low-key, at least for Warriors, maybe for other things. Like, Sulfur linked it to me when it came out. He's like, dude, this is nuts. I'm like, yeah, it's been in the game forever. People just didn't play it because it was a, mostly Vitality rune. And then we found out, lo and behold, it's base now. Or, like, not off the base, so it's even better than it was. So now it's, like, good.
Yeah, changed the coding. I'm so happy for that.
Yeah. I do think it's really funny that Bladesworn can have, like, 1.8 weapon swaps if you have Alacrity. Not that that's useful for anything.
I'd say if you're just starting out on Bladesworn, that would be fine. Just to get used to not being stuck in. Yeah, but you don't need it.
You can just...
If you're having trouble with Bladesworn, just don't swap to your actual weapons like Axe Pistol out of Gunsaber. Dragon Trigger and then weapon swap.
Or
use Dragon Trigger to swap your weapons.
Or, and hear me out on this, wait 2 months until they buff it.
buff one.
Exactly.
Buff what? Bladesworn is already really good.
No, Unshakable Mountain is really good. We've had this conversation.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
Every if you're hard stuck on a profession, and maybe you're just like, man, if I had 2 health bars like Necro, like I'd face roll everyone too. It's like everyone has really strong things pertaining to their profession. Everyone has their own little slice of OP.
Now they do. Didn't used to, but now I agree. I just like to complain about it. Because Cal ate my build. I'll never get over it. That's going on my tombstone. Daikru says
Go play Virgin.
I know, right? Daikru says his problem on Bladesworn is he gets nervous when standing still, which is fair. It's very mechanically different just because of how they implemented it than a lot of other stuff in this game. And if you nudge your keyboard, you're gonna feel real bad to start. And you're gonna do that a lot. So it's a thing.
It also depends on like what mode are you playing Bladesworn in?
I'm not sure.
That's a big question.
I exclusively
if it's PvE, then it's like flicker step is there, so it's kind of whatever. But if it's PvP or World v World, you'll have to get familiar with conditioning, because it's really threatening to the other person, and you can use that to bait out their cooldowns. And if you're not used to doing that, then it's be like, oh, I'm only standing still here. I'm not exerting any pressure. But it is. It is. I guarantee it is, and you are.
I actually think flicker step is harder to get used to.
And if you want proof, use flicker step in PvP with Bladesworn at somebody and watch them dodge. Then immediately after their dodge, just hit them with a dragon trigger. They dodge every time. Every time you flicker step, they will dodge.
I might try that.
And then they'll eat it.
And then I'm forced to play normal Bladesworn like a fucking piece of shit.
It's still good.
I know. I'm just staying out of PvP until they decide what's going to be normal, which hopefully will be in a week. I'm a little astonished. I'm a little astonished that we didn't get a patch today.
Yeah, were you expecting one?
I was expecting something, not like a full balance patch, but like a hey, these runes or relics are going away. I don't know. It's 2 to 3 weeks, so we'll see what they do, if and what they do. It's their new expansion, so they might not want to nerf stuff right out of the gate.
This is a question concerning relics. This could just be for everyone. It don't matter. What do you think they're gonna do with the profession relics when they finally start releasing them, like Dragon Hunter relic or Daredevil relic?
They're in the game.
Because if they make any ones that aren't in the game currently, like there's no Berserker relic.
Yes, no, we're right. But what would it even do?
They can't just make it like this Berserker skill is better. It's like whenever you play Berserker, you'll just use the
rage skills are better.
Relic.
Well, they got rid of a lot of that actually. I don't think they're going to. That's my answer to that.
What they do?
Well, they're probably just going to do more SotO specific relics, right? Because they said more are coming, but I think they meant more like SotO specific ones. I think they're done with core ones.
Please don't say that. Why did Cavalier get a relic for?
I don't know. It's not a profession.
Who? Yeah, but like who greenlit that? Who was running Cavalier runes?
Is that the one that conditions heal or shouts heal more conditions?
Whenever you disengage skill on a mount, you get extra.
Oh, it's like fun. It's like fun for PvE. Who cares? There's a lot of really bad relics. I'm not going to say there aren't. There were always going to be a lot of bad relics. It's just the nature of the game. There were a lot of really even worse runes for a really long time, but the converse side of that is some of the ones that were really bad or were really niche now actually do cool shit, like the ice one. That's actually really good on Condi Reaper. It fires like a line of chill or something.
Oh yeah, the icicles.
Yeah, using elite skill. Like that's got potential. It's there's a lot of really cool stuff. Like I was whining. I was whining about protection not being on like a 6 slot anymore, so warrior can't give like even close to 100% protection anymore. But
Never
there is
Herald.
one. There's one that summons like crystals or whatever. I'm just not willing to give up my banner of res and save the Harvest Temple run for that. So
I agree.
there's trade-offs. I mean, it doesn't matter. Herald's in the game, but it's like, there's definitely some stuff you can do. I actually think, honestly, Relic of Mabon should stay because it's a cooler use to me. It just maybe shouldn't be 7.5%.
I just finished the reward track. I get to see this Mabon relic.
Well, you don't have to equip it. It's not good. I wouldn't choose it, but
Nah, I just want to try it on Bladesworn.
it's okay if you take the might generation one, and you can like you might enjoy it because it's very setup-y. But again, it's only 7.5%, so why you would ever run that over just like Thief, which gives you 6, is beyond me. And it doesn't stack on top of things like the strength trait that increases the effectiveness of like power. New rune for Spellbreaker is Warrior. That grew. new rune you said. Infiltration's really good. Gives a lot of stats. People are running Dragon Hunter.
Yeah.
If you meant Relic, I'd just go Warrior. Or Speed. Or Antitoxin.
Speed. Pick Speed. Speed Breaker is always a good time.
Yeah, it's very fun. I've been running Speed on my Bladesworn and I can kite stuff. It's very, very cool. Speed Breaker, yeah. It's like Speed Racer, except it's not copyrighted.
You're just so quick with it. Like, you don't have to use your dodges for positioning because you always feel like you're fast enough. Oh, guy. Aw.
My
Dead
inventory
Fox.
was open, so that makes sense. It doesn't make sense that it was an ally, though.
Only wanted credit for the century.
I hope he got it.
He didn't.
That's sad. How do you know?
You have to get off your war claw.
You don't.
I thought that your toesies had to touch the ground for you to get credit.
Nope, you can be in the center. War claws just don't make it go up anymore because the issue was people were just being on war claws and capping stuff and then yeeting when people would show up.
What? No.
Yeah. Yep, you'll get credit on a war claw for a camp or sentry or whatever. It just doesn't.
No one would ever do that.
Oh yeah, right. Antitoxin's really good, but I think you can get Condi Cleanse from other places.
Very brave.
But that's just my 2 cents on that. Antitoxin's obviously really good because, like, you know, I am here playing a Condi warrior. Hello, sir. What is killing? Oh, it's an ally. This is just a fire shrine, so we're not doing damage to it. That makes sense.
I told you. You're very brave. I was gonna kite him behind the pillar and get them all with a flurry.
Good idea.
And then walk away.
Yeah, fair enough. I think you can get away with antitoxin if you had a build that healed and well, no, you need to run discipline. I was gonna say I'd really like to run that one that gives you like perma quickness, and the quickness gives you movement speed on Spellbreaker. But in order to do that, you need healing from somewhere else, and the issue is you're not really gonna get that because you can't run Might Makes Right, and then you can't run any of the defensive trait lines because you're running discipline because you're not, you know, me.
Yeah.
So doing something dumb. I don't know. I'll be really interested to see whether the actual balance patch is like a buff or a nerf patch, and I'll be really interested to see where they want warrior mechanics to end up, because they're kind of forcing the issue with a lot of traits literally only doing like stuff for weapons right now, and then if that's taken away, the traits are going to do nothing, so they're literally going to have to adjust some stuff, or it's just going to have blank traits that do nothing, which is possible. And Warrior's not alone in that. There's a couple other professions that is like, this is a weapon trait and does nothing else.
Yeah.
Like Crackshot now.
I mean, as long as they don't change Relic of the Warrior, they can do whatever they want. I don't care.
It's very fun. I'm glad it exists, and I'm glad it's in the game.
I'm just happy that I mean, there's probably relics out there for other professions and builds that enable a completely new style of gameplay.
I don't think as much as this. I looked at a lot of them. Some of the Wizard's Tower ones are really cool.
Yeah, I mean, maybe on like meta battle or whatever, where people are just trying to use the best in slot, but
yeah,
maybe this playstyle isn't the best. Because like, what builds and playstyles are gonna emerge from these relics, and I'm excited.
I am
I'm
too.
excited to see that.
Daikaru, Scrapper runes are very good. They're what's meta in PvP right now, so I would say go for it. The buff that they got is actually quite good. They're like an offensive power rune that also has some survivability, so it leaves you a lot more room in your build to spec into like power stats.
What are they?
Scrapper runes.
Scrapper. Power toughness. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
No, the Scrapper runes are quite good. They're meta on everything in PvP right now, pretty much. The runes power.
I know. I was talking. I was throwing shade at it, but I'm running Cavalier runes right now.
I don't know what they are. I'm gonna have to rememorize all the runes.
It's like power toughness, then the last one is movement speed.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Which I don't really need, because there's permanent swiftness.
Yeah, and because you can run Writs of Masterful Speed for 6 gold every 30 minutes. I really hope...
This is running Trapper.
I really hope that Primer... I still think Balthazar are better for this build, but you do you. I really hope that Primers get in the Wizard's Vault at some point. Just saying. I will happily do my dailies for utility primers. Because I do not want to craft the 2-hour garbage ones.
I kind of want power or toughness.
Yeah, you don't need it if you take discipline with that crew.
Reaper. Ooh, Reaper is what I want. Power, toughness, and precision is the final one.
Look at infiltration.
Blood reaction synergy.
Although it doesn't give you toughness.
I do need a bit of toughness.
Okay. I mean, I just use a bunch of Selly gear in this. Like half grieving, half Selly. Yeah, you don't need a Cavalier if you're running Discipline deck crew. That's why Speed or Antitoxin is really good. Speed won't stack with it, but when you have Swiftness, it'll make you basically have super speed. So let's talk about some of the relics that I've looked at that I think are really cool. I don't remember what they're all called because I don't know. My brain hasn't done that yet. But there's one for signets, obviously, that I'm enamored with, that I tested and is like pretty good. I don't know how many conditions it removes, but it's really weird and it has a visual effect, which honestly seems like a lot of where their spare development budget went for this expansion is like weird visual effects for the Wizard's Tower relics. Basically, whenever you use a signet, it puts a buff on your bar that does nothing until you use another signet, and it consumes the buff and gives... It cleanses conditions on allies, like conditions plural, around you, and then gives you like 4 seconds of resistance or something. And like all of them. It's a lot of investment unless you're running something like a Signet, not Hollow, Mechanist, or like Signet Warrior.
Yeah, mech.
Something like with good Signets, or like you could probably do something with a Guardian too. I tried it. I mean, I tried it on my stupid Bladesworn thing and it was alright. I just think Speed is a lot better for it. I want to test how many conditions it cleanses, because like 2 is kind of whatever. If it's 3, that's kind of a big deal.
I think it is 2.
3 or more. I don't think it says on the thing. Multiple stats on a rune that have a lower amount. Yeah, make the difference I want. So there's obviously, we were having this conversation a little bit in our Harvest Temple run. There's obviously some runes that just came out better than others because they didn't want to buff like things like Rune of the Chronomancer up to the like levels of bullshit OP that Pack were at. So Pack runes are just like better than Runes of the Chronomancer, which is very funny. So I would aim for runes that still give you that like 450, 550 total amounts of stats. Diker, like Fireworks, Pack are very good. Scrapper's okay, but it's not as much as those. Leadership is still, if you do the math, like a buttload of stats. The Aromancer runes that I can't remember, I think they're literally called Aromancer runes, are a lot of defensive stats. Stuff like that, where it either gives you a lot of boon duration, or a lot of boon duration and movement speed and a stat. So like Surging are very good if you didn't want to run Discipline and stuff like that, because it gives you some boon duration, some power, and also some movement speed. I don't really value movement speed as highly as Arenanet does, though, because Writs of Masterful Speed are in the game. and they take you this slot of utility, but again, you have to pay a lot of money to use those, and it is what it is. I'm a min-maxer. Spend all my time min-maxing instead of actually playing the video game.
But when you do play the video game...
Yeah, then I died a Catalyst.
Then I died a Harbinger, Elixir of Ambition, and Catalyst.
Dude, Elixir of Ambition and the oppressive part to me... I forgot you have to click the daily chest after you're done with the dailies, too. Elixir of Ambition, I don't think the oppressive part is the boons, because you can just run away from those. I think it's if you get hit with, like, the condition thing, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like a lot of conditions, like I'm gonna try to not do right now.
Oh, hi.
He's got a friend. Help. Nope, I'm dead. It's a renegade too. Nope, he's got another friend run away.
Why? He's gonna die too.
Hopefully.
There's more of them.
I'm gonna get the stomp. Fuck him.
Thanks.
Yep. I didn't get the proc though. It's very sad.
We could have won. Sorry I was so far away.
Yeah, PvP discipline's way too good. Or especially for Spellbreaker. You literally need it to play it. I don't think 7.5 weapon swaps would be enough unless you're playing something very defensive. We could have a rune brainstorming session or a relic brainstorming session. I'm gonna go look at some of them. Relics. A lot of these, the weird thing is, like, the special skill they use scales with the duration of an elite skill, and I still haven't tested if that applies to, like, 6-minute racial skills.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of when they said that. I was like, really? That's dumb. You could probably just do a bunch of precasting stuff.
Hold on, I want to try it.
Yeah,
What's
right.
one?
What is one? They're all like
Wizard's
specials.
Tower.
Yeah, you'd have to use another reward track. Someone's
trying to take our camp.
got this. I'm looking at very important runes.
Put the warrior relic back on. Take this camp. Take it off. Kill sentry.
Yeah, so like Relic of the Zephyrite is core. Sorry. Summons crystal.
Ah,
that
never mind.
apply protection resolution. Yeah, Akeem is nuts. Antitoxin nuts. All the new ones are nuts.
Wizard's Tower did like nothing.
At all. Which one does nothing?
Wizard's Tower make a shield that reflects.
How does it do nothing?
projectiles. Well, I thought that the shield would have lasted longer.
No, that one doesn't say it scales. Try Zephyrite, it should be in a level up box.
I carded all of my alts relics to this one.
Pretty much. They're all in my bank.
I have them all in my inventory.
Relic of Evasion is quite good. A lot of these are just like very specific damage things that Snowcrows can figure out. It's interesting to me that Relic of the Defender got nerfed, actually. Heal for 5% of your maximum health after blocking an attack. And you heal 1% less each time you block successive attacks within an interval of 5 seconds. It's actually very funny.
I don't know if it's a nerf.
It is. It used to just be 5%.
I think that didn't have an ICD.
No. Maybe.
No.
Hang on. Hold, please.
I think it did.
If it had an ICD, you're right.
Yeah, so I think it actually just got buffed.
Decker is also, how valuable is toughness? Much less valuable for a warrior, but still you want some for World vs. World, but not a lot because it inversely scales. So if you have a lot of... there's a really good post that I keep meaning to put on the channel and forgetting because I'm stupid, but it's all about your armor value, and toughness adds to your armor value, and things with already a higher armor value get less value out of toughness. So the more toughness you stack, the less effectiveness it's gonna get. Yeah, So what you want is like a bit of toughness and a bunch of those like damage reduction multipliers like protection or the food or whatever, Deku. That was a good question. Relic of the Defender. I can't... Oh, because I... God damn it! I wish they had named it something... I wish they had named it something other than something that started with R.
Oh. You're back.
Because it would go into my brain. Where did I see version history? Although those, yeah. So those percentage block things are also diminishing now because they used to be additive, which was insane. So you could get to 100% boon or damage reduction on things like Revenant. Now they're all multiplicative, so you can never hit 0, but you can get close. But things like the LE super protection, the NG super protection, just protection itself, like big multipliers. If you have those, you're gonna get more value out of something like Condi duration reduction, food, ascended food. At least in my opinion. How do I see the version history of a thing? This is very important to me.
Oh my gosh, Soul Beast running a meme build.
All I'm hearing is you died to a Soul Beast.
No, he's dead.
Oh, good. Thank God.
I didn't have the Relic on.
I see.
I had Sephirite and no Elite.
Damn.
Whatever, he burned to death, just like everyone else.
Just like everybody does.
He wasted his burst into Warclaw evasions.
Yeah, it's what Soul Beast do.
Big brain.
You can find it.
Okay, let's see. Zephyrite.
On internet. I have not dropped any frames this entire stream, and I'm a little worried.
It's like 6 or 7 seconds of protection.
But what about a racial skill?
I did use it.
Yeah.
I used Hounds of Balthazar.
I was lied to.
4-minute cooldown.
I have a feeling that racial skills are exempt because they've said a couple times on their streams that racial skills are exempt from stuff like that. Like Hounds of Balthazar does not proc the defense thing where you take no damage.
But why?
I don't know. They're meant to be a gateway drug. You're not supposed to use racial skills. They're only in the game. And the Norn ones are ridiculous. You gotta help me, man. Where do you find the version history of a thing on the wiki? Historical recipe. Nope.
It usually just says version. Historical version.
Losing my mind. Version history. Edit. Detailed rune history. Click here. Oh my god, we did it. It had a 1-second cooldown. You were correct. It used to have a 30-second cooldown.
Yeah. Bad. It's awful.
That's funny. Oh, Eternal Battlegrounds popped and then I missed it. Oops.
Excellent. Good. Stay in the desert.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can try to find that Daiguru. I'm sorry. Hang on. Toughness is a. I keep meaning to bookmark this. It's on their like OG old form, so it might take me a sec.
In the old times, in the long, long ago.
Yeah. That's not it. That's not it. There's like a good one. There's one on Reddit, and then... Nope, that's a bad one on Reddit. There's one on GameFAQs. I might have to shoot this to you another time, Daiguru. I'm not going to be able to find this.
I miss you, GameFAQs. Are they still around?
Yes.
Wow. They still do written guides?
This is very loosely how it works, but there was like a mathematical breakdown. I'm gonna go to the actual Guild Wars 2 forums and try to find this while I sit here and do nothing.
Gross.
Yep.
Forums are gross.
Yep. How does toughness work? Video game. There we go. Great. Thank you. That's not helpful. It has any of this search result has any of the words that I searched in it. Just go toughness in quotation marks. You can do it, buddy.
I fumbled my skill.
I blame Reddit, as well as God.
It's okay, he fumbled everything else.
We did it.
Died again. That's rough. That's rough, man. Died with a meme one-shot build?
Your food ran out too.
Oh yeah, the food was gonna... Oh, that was gonna be the deciding factor.
That's the real astonishing part. Food's good.
It's always the food. On a little bit of toughness food.
Give you damage reduction Sally food if you want it.
Nah, I'm fine.
It makes you gain more from the game mode. I can't find it, Daikru, I'm sorry, but that's loosely how it works. It basically adds to your armor value, and then it's like the damage formula is like power times weapon coefficient divided by armor value, so you get diminishing returns. Spend all... I will shoot it to you or save it if I find it, because I found a really good one once, and I was like, I read it, the whole thing, and it was like 3 pages long. I was like, huh, that's really interesting. Forgot most of it, and then didn't bookmark it.
And then it was gone.
Yep. It's like, I've learned all I need to do about that. No one will ever ask me for this information. Oh, this is the one Catalyst that kicked my ass the other day. It's literally this
rematch?
guy. Yeah, except I have an ally, so he's probably going to kill all of us. Yep, he's running away.
Is he coming back? Coming back with his friend.
How did he chill me from up there?
He loves it.
I like that they just have every aura. It's so good. Ow. It's a perma chill catalyst. I like it. It's really good Condi cleanse. He's dead though. But I had like a helper. I had 2 helpers. Re-enter queue. I don't feel good about that. Did you ever queue for EBG?
No.
Fuck. Alright, fine. I'm trying to think of what Guardian Signets even do now. This big 404 in my brain. The throw bullies is what's got him. Brawler's okay. I think a couple things run that in PvP. It's a lot of defensive stats, though.
All of his friends came.
Well, why didn't you kill them?
Yeah, all 7 of them.
Yeah, if you had killed them, then...
It was that Scourge that we ganked before.
Oh, well, that's our fault, really.
I was about to kill him again.
That's
yeah, what
completely
goes
our
around
fault.
comes around.
Thus is world versus world. I think I want to try...
Re-upping my boosters.
Hello. Oh, he wants to fight me again. Okay. Fight you.
Get in there, get him.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna kick my butt. This is a lot of CC. A lot of CC.
I apply to CC.
Yeah, it's a lot of CC. That's fair. I mean, he deserves that win. He can beat me on this build. Rude, stop me. Not stopping
18
me.
stacks of bleed, goodness.
Yeah, he's running Earth Shield. He's running the cracked Catalyst build that they did in Nerf in World vs. World from last season. The Cat Apocalypse. Now I have to do this. Where is she?
I think I just dismounted a bot.
Nice.
As soon as I dismounted, it just started running back towards the spawn.
I believe it. Yeah, I'm not nearly comfortable enough with what my buttons do on Berserker.
Hey, it's the Catalyst.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Careful. I really want to watch you fight him, but I'm also like in his space, so good luck.
Nah, he's got me with the CCs.
Yeah, he's really good, but also that build is OP. Like, it's straight up 3 times stronger than like anything else that exists right now.
I think there's a way.
I want to find a way to export my rock playlist so I can share them with people, because I've had a couple requests, but without like just exporting the songs. Wish there was a way to just text dump it. Ooh, sweet.
Initial damage of Ring of Earth is 73, but it crits for 1,000 every time.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
My buttons just stopped working. That's really cool.
Same dude?
Okay. That's odd. Like to know why my heal skill wasn't firing. Gotta fix that. None of my... Oh, wow, weird. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. Exit? Task manager? Okay. Hold, please. This is very not loading.
Oh, almost got him.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. That was close. And get the hand rose.
Get in a sec.
Whatever. I'll let that NG go for it.
Here we go. I would love my buttons to work. That's a heal skill. Okay, we did it. I was like, Defiant Stance?
Tried to get me.
That was funny. See a Marmox. It's 2v1.
Yeah.
Classic 2v1.
His burst is up. can't catch up. Yeah,
And you wonder why this was so good last season in PvP.
I mean, you can kill it. You just have to outlast the shock aura and the dagger burst. And by outlast, I mean just run away. Slowly outside the attack range. You're not gonna catch it, dude. Let's just...
Might. Got him really low.
I saw that dragon trigger.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That wasn't the right button.
Hold on.
The guy. I'm not gonna catch it.
Yeah, you will. Got him. Immobed.
Nice. Called one of his friends. I love it. I can play things.
You can win. You can win that. It's just like every other Ellie that can use shock aura.
Yep.
And fresh air.
I think it was running dagger or his
Yeah,
shield.
he was.
Yeah, I think it's literally the catalyst thing from last season. Nice, that's awesome. Infinite extraction contact Jaikiru? That's really good. I don't even know if your best move would be to keep that. You might want to just sell it. I don't know what they're at now. Yeah, I'd sell it if it's above a K. It's a good item, but if you have legendary runes, it's kind of whatever and kind of a pain in the butt. The best thing you can do is extract stuff you get and then like forge the remaining stuff. Yeah, gold's pretty good. Raw gold's always good. He's back.
Hot. Come on in.
I'll watch for his friend.
Got him with the burns.
Damn, it's too good.
Doesn't matter if he has magnetic aura.
Were you running the unblockable trait?
No, I'm on defense.
Hmm.
Magnetic aura doesn't matter with Scorched Earth.
True. It does not. Not a projectile. I thought you meant the F1. See, you know what your buttons do. I can't
It's just knowing the tools you have.
Yeah, I know. It's like how Bladesworn's second nature to me because I play this stupid build all the time.
You play this in PvE for like 30 minutes and just be like, alright, I got it.
Same thing with my idiotic mesmer thing that isn't very good right now. Hopefully they'll adjust some of the stuff on Condi Mez.
You got him with that Devil King of Fires proc, and that's what chunked him from like 60 to 10.
I was wondering. I need to learn Catalyst so I learn how to fight it. I might make one for that reason. Like fighting games where you play a thing because you don't want to fight it. Like, did you see the new thing they put in Street Fighter 6?
No.
You know Fong? The poison dude
No.
from 5?
I think I played.
He's really
What
mad.
is this?
Oh, it's funny. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Got his friend down.
Nice. I am not there. Is he dying?
I
This guy?
almost.
I gotta keep him.
Bursted him down.
I didn't think his friend would be there because he wasn't there the first time. Now I gotta keep my head on a swivel for that.
Yeah, now there is the 2v2 now.
I'm okay
his
with
friend
that.
is not as good.
No, he's
His
not.
friend is
I
not
just gotta be
nearly as
prepared
good.
for it. Yeah, this guy's good, but he's also bloodthirsty. Daikaru. It's a lot of skills all at once. You don't really know it. That's a big problem with getting into Guild Wars 2 combat, is a lot of stuff will happen, and unless you play that thing or that build that person's running, you don't know what you just got hit with. That's
a lot of matchup knowledge.
Yeah, it's a big barrier to entry for a lot of people. Can you come back? Can you come back? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciated. Still not triggering. It's a very long time.
Slow.
I just stat change more of my rose petal infusions or cherry blossom infusions. Do you need the other CMs?
Which ones?
End of Dragons. So you can buy this thing?
I already can.
Okay. So you did them at some
Yes,
point?
Not. Yeah. I'm just gonna run balanced stance.
It's
That
good.
shocking aura is oppressive. I'm just gonna miss having the rock.
Rock's bad.
The rock is not bad.
There they are.
That's not.
Oh. This is what we call a casualty of war.
Is he not gonna waypoint?
I'll run over here. And get away. Oh, he'll fight me. Okay. Don't do anything. I wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, good call.
I'm back here, you tiny bitch.
I'm like an eon away.
Not you.
Yeah, I know, but like, why is he running to spawn?
I don't know. He's gonna fight me.
He's gonna run to spawn. Might as well just fight. I'm gonna hide behind this wall. Maybe he'll stay with you.
Oh, he
Or
did.
did you kill him?
Yeah.
No. Well, he's definitely gonna stay with you now then. I'm putting Shattering Blow back on. I miss it. I love it. I just wish the stability wasn't 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That was dumb. They get their one win and peace out. What happened? I want to fight those guys more.
Yeah, their ego was repaired.
Oh, thank God. What's this? Ooh, free tower.
I just left it.
I'm okay with that. Dolyak runes are alright, Daikaru. I think there's better ways to get defensive stats, though, especially on Warrior. I wouldn't sacrifice your runes for that. I would sacrifice your runes for something like Boon Duration, like Fireworks are really good, and Leadership are really good. Some kind of hybrid stat like Scrapper. love that I can actually do this now, except when it doesn't work. Great. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Thank you, game.
Get on the kata?
I can't. I play on a controller. It's hard times.
Tough times in the kingdom.
Yeah, tough times in controller land. So boon
the limit for the alack. Nice.
Some boon duration is really good. Trying to max it is kind of idiotic unless you're doing something like with my Bladesworn build. You don't get a lot of value out of it unless you're going for really powerful short duration boons like Alacrity or Protection Uptime. So 1% boon duration is roughly 15 stat points because it is 15 stat points because 15 concentration or 15 expertise equal 1% boon duration. So things like fireworks and things like leadership and aristocracy sort of now, which is just might, but like things like firework and leadership actually give you a buttload of stats if you do the math. It's like 25 times 15 plus the 175 you get. But again, it has to work with your build, right? So if you're just throwing leadership on something and you desperately need power instead of like boon duration, you're not going to get much value out of it.
Why me?
Because you're cute.
I am. I'll just stand in this.
It should be a world finisher. Arenanet, I know you're listening. Yeah, Warrior's weird where it usually has a bunch of boons or it has nothing. Yeah, it might not be, but it also might be to just extend the, like you're running Spellbreaker, right, Decker? Yeah, so Spellbreaker is going to get a lot of value if you run like the protection on full counter trait, and then something like defense, so defense discipline, which is probably what they run now. I haven't looked, but I'm guessing. Defense discipline, it is, yeah.
I wouldn't sacrifice no escape for the protection on full counter. That's not worth it.
Okay. I was just trying to give him an example of like something low duration that could benefit from boon duration, I guess. The protection on full counter, which is low, and then you could stack it with something like the defense one if you run mending. So you have like almost like more protection uptime, I guess. But he's right, no escape is really good because it has no cooldown. It just triggers whenever you need it. I'm gonna go help Ospreys. Never mind. Not gonna help Ospreys.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Free tower though.
I'm gonna still go to Ospreys. Yeah, it doesn't really help unless. Huh?
I wish the duo would come back.
I do too.
That's fun.
But I don't really care. I mean, we could go run around like green stuff. Just poke green stuff.
Good. Let's go see if we can help.
I'm just mad whenever I get ganked from stealth by something. It's like, oh well, I guess I just lose.
Yeah. Just dodge.
I mean, yeah. Could have like just pressed my Defiant Stance button.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that also makes it kind of easier, right, Deikaru? Like you don't need those runes. You're not looking at boon duration. I still think Surging's like a pretty good rune, even though it doesn't have the Shocking Aura on it anymore. And pack runes are just straight up OP. Pack runes are one of the ones that give like the most damage, period. Or the most stats total, period. I think it's like leadership, then pack, then everything else right now. Durability might be up there too. I'm not sure, but I don't really care about defensive stats. Yeah, so yeah, you don't need Surging. So I'd look at things like that you're going to get more value out of, like Dragon Hunter gives a lot of ferocity and precision right now. Scholar is probably a pretty solid pick still. I think that I don't know what they added to Divinity, but it might be alright. Just Sally stats, although I guess you could get those from other things. If you find something to fight.
Nah, I think it was a Core Burn Guardian, but he didn't notice me auto-attacking him.
No.
So he himself burned to death.
Tragic. Do you
Not
run
for me.
Crackshot?
Yeah.
Interesting. Give up the immobilize removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I melt conditions off of me with cleansing ire and constantly spamming burst.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to defense and work with that. I really want to make arms work, but it's just cleansing ire is too good.
It's better in PvE.
Oh, obviously. Infiltration's extremely strong. There hasn't been really a solid precision, just precision power. Oh my god, just precision power rune for a really long time.
Put on a little bit of
Oh, there's like people? Some people. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of frames either. Some frames.
You don't need frames.
A precious antique frame shop.
Not where we're going.
I landed
You
one
having fun
dragon
in there?
trigger. Yeah, I landed one dragon trigger and now I'm leaving.
Are you winning?
I also want to kind of just... This isn't for anyone listening and definitely not like Daikaru, unless he's got an alter ego. But someone on that really well-researched and like post I made about like bringing Daring Dragon back because it's literally my personality and I have nothing else in this world. That's kind of a joke, but that's the joke I'm making. He just like spammed it with like stuff that's really annoying to Josh Davis and like Cal. Don't do that, please. Like, that's not helping anything. I want the trait back too, but it's not adding to if you just go like, oh, you guys are idiots, and like, you know, it's not
Yeah, I don't know
constructive.
who that helped.
What?
I don't think anyone that like does that has ever written anything professional.
It's
Ever.
just, I mean, everyone's human, everyone's makes mistakes, arenanet makes baffling decisions, I make baffling decisions, It doesn't matter, it's just, that's not adding anything, like, try to add positive stuff, please, thank you, that's it.
I think if you're writing anybody, pretend it's either your boss or your parents.
Reaper runes are also very good, they grew. Yeah, it's not a bad rule of thumb.
And you'll be usually good to go. Unless you're Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Did you see the new Flash movie?
Yeah. I'm just
sorry.
happy that someone had a use for all that Play-Doh.
So, like, spoilers for the Flash movie, I guess. The CGI is awful. There are some really good moments for nerds. Like, really good moments for nerds. Like, the last scene, the scene I think actually most of the movie is built around having has nothing to do with the movie. It has to do with a giant spider. And if you're a nerd, you probably already know what I'm talking about.
That scene of the movie.
Do you know why that existed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I do.
If you know why...
It's so sad what could have been.
Yeah, if you know why that scene existed, and who was supposed to write it, and why it was supposed to come to pass, that one scene, as well as a couple other things in the movie, like when Wonder Woman has her lasso of truth on Batman, and he's like, you know, if I really wanted to stop crime, I should just give my money away, because if I wanted to stop crime, I should stop poverty. Like, those are really good nerd, like, for the fans nerd things. The actual movie is very bad, in my opinion, but if you like bad comic movies that exist for fans, it's I don't know.
Check out the very end.
Yeah, for very beginning and the very end are pretty solid. Everything in between, including one Flash turning into another Flash and going, "Hey, hey guy, this rips dicks," before he gets thrown out of a plane, which I'm determined to now work into common speech. Quite questionable.
I don't know. If it was from like a better movie, people would understand the reference, but it's not. So
I know, that's why it's great.
why even? Why try?
And then you have to explain the whole thing.
It's from that bad Flash movie
from
where
this
they put the
movie?
baby in the microwave.
About a guy who threw a chair at another person and got arrested. Oh my
Something like that.
god, rich people. Can't wait for the 6th Guild Wars expansion where Warrior gets another offhand weapon. What would it even get?
I think I should get offhand burst skills.
I agree. I don't know what Bladesworn would get.
Bladesworn's fine. I know they ate your baby, but just relax. Bladesworn is
Nah.
It's where it needs to be.
What did the idea I have? So, it wouldn't get an offhand burst skill, it would just get like a generic button, and the generic button would do something like to Dragon Trigger or something. Like, kind of make tactical reload
Overcharge cartridges.
Yeah, overcharge cartridges or, you know, tactical reload or something like that. Because it was either Daikaru or Kashima or somebody asked me, like, they made the mistake of asking me, like, what your Bladesworn rework would look like. And I thought about this for about 8 seconds. I actually put a little bit more thought. I didn't write a post on it, though, because I don't think it's for the masses, but my Bladesworn would look very different than I think would be good for the game. I think I've told you a little bit about this. Like, all of the moves on Gunsaber would have charges, and then, like, depending on which one you used last in the combo, it would do something. So it would feel like...
your Dragon Trigger?
No, I mean your Gunsaber. So it would be, like, depending on which, like, order you press buttons in Devil May Cry, it does, like, something different with the combo. So whichever button...
or your timing.
Right,
yeah.
So whichever one you press... Yeah, I guess it's less buttons in Devil May Cry, that's more Bayonetta or whatever, but it's whichever button you press last, like, it does a different combo, basically, but you can't just spam them, so you'd have to think about it, and how many attacks you'd done. And then, like, I don't know where they should put Gunsaber, but I feel like it shouldn't be on the F1. I feel like Tactical Reload should be on the F1, Gunsaber maybe be on the Elite skill, and then they unlock Weapon Swap or something. But that doesn't really work with a lot of, like, the concepts of Warriors, so I don't really know. Oh, a guy, hello. You wanna fight?
Hey.
You're a thief. You gonna fight me? You fight me?
Yeah.
Run away. Okay. Bye.
I'm not running Shadow Arts.
He's got
hey,
black
look,
wings. He's new. But yeah, it would be something like that. I guess if you're gonna keep the Gunsaber as your F skill and, like, keep no weapon swap, then I don't know. I just feel like Dragon Trigger, you should have weapon swap, but the Dragon Trigger cooldown, the Gunsaber cooldown should be way longer, and so should weapon swap. Like a 3-weapon system, but I just want a 3-weapon system as a specialization, so I don't know.
I think they should have just gave it Exceed.
Yeah, something like that.
Whenever you do, like, a Dragon Trigger with Exceed, like the one where it's just the horizontal slash, if you have 3, he does 3 of them.
Right. Or,
it's
like,
less damage, obviously, but it applies burn and does unblockable damage.
I think making either a bleeding variant or a burning variant for Bladesworn, if they're not going to put Daring Dragon back, would be kind of cool, actually. I've thought about that a bit, like some kind of Condi variant for it. I think also, like, take the benefit of, like, you know, charges faster off tactical reload and make it like, you know, that maybe that's your F2 button or that's your F3 button if you're going to give back bursts to Warrior. I think that'd be the way to do it, where you don't get like Dragon Trigger, you get, like, I don't know, I don't want to spoil Devil May Cry for you, but, like, you get Sin Dragon Trigger. It's like a super version, but it has a longer cooldown. Something like that. Nah, guy, I've thought of it. I fixed it. Okay, you ready?
Dolyak?
No. What Bladesworn needs is another resource bar. So after you finish building Flow, you build that resource bar to load your bullets.
Ew.
I'm a genius. I could work for arenanet.
Ew. I don't like any of what you just said.
I know, right?
I could go away.
Oh, I've been streaming for a little bit. It's been pretty fun. I was wondering how long it would be before I switched back to Bladesworn, but I'm gonna play around with the Berserker build.
It's just, it consumes all.
I mean, I wanted to fight the Catalyst.
I mean, yeah.
Although I did have RS.
If you're having trouble against Catalyst, if they're on Hammer, they're not the most mobile things, so just don't go in close until after they leave fire.
Yeah, but he wasn't
on
on Hammer.
They have dual daggers, watch out for Shocking Aura, and just evade the air CC chain, and you should be alright.
It's true.
All new build that's never existed for Berserker. Man, how would you change Bladesworn?
Kind of already said that.
That is true.
I'd change up Gunsaber. Gunsaber would look a lot different.
Man, I was just making an observation.
Oh, I see.
You're a goober.
I'd like it to have a utility mobility skill. I don't know if that needs to be enemy targeted, or like a line, or something.
Pistol 5.
Shut up.
Pistol 5! It's beautiful thing. You're just angry because you can't do the pistol movement
I
tag on the
can't.
controller.
I mean, I can. It's just really hard, and I forget. It's like I can play Berserker. It's just really hard, and I forget how, and then I die. If I gave it a second, I probably could do it. I've done it, but Let me see. Let me see. I can't. Oh, I can't. Okay, so here's how I would change Bladesworn. I would sync up the weapon swap. Oh, there's
Watch out.
people. I'm gonna not be here. Hang on. Bye. I recommend you also not be here. I'm the wrong weapon for this, buddy. I would sync up the weapon swap cooldown with the F1.
I don't know why we're running. They're not that good.
Oh, because I was in the wrong weapon set.
No.
The stacks guy.
Oh, there's actually a lot more of them.
Yep, there's a few.
God.
Flicker Step would have an animation and stealth you for a very short time.
Ugh.
Well, that's after my sweeping game stealth rework of proximity. Oh, are you fighting these
whenever
people?
I play my fanfic.
Yep. I don't know. It's not bad.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have fought like
Oh, yeah.
6 people.
1, 2, 3. Well, it's 4. The one's a Chronomancer.
The core necro is not great, which is what I
good.
was wailing on.
People think you're gonna catch me. Good fucking joke.
They can get on their war claw.
Oh, that's true.
Are they smart enough to do it?
I don't think so.
I'll just go back to the waypoint.
I can get on my Warclaw. Aha!
You get it?
I wasn't trying to waypoint. I was just seeing where they were at.
No, on your war claw.
Oh yeah, I did.
On your kitty.
Kitty stance OP. Dude, I will run across this fucking map if you want to chase me.
Coming back.
Damn, good job, Firebrand, bro. You got me. Well done. What color are we? Blue? That's not helpful.
Blue.
Which one's bad?
Catch up to you eventually.
That's good.
The core necro.
No, he's not. He's not here anymore.
He just has a lot of toughness. And vitality. He's chunky.
Uh-huh. I gave up. Runes of Speed! They're good.
Mm-hmm.
A Relic of
Comes back
Speed.
anyway.
Fuck this game! It won't go into my head, man.
Never will.
Yep.
It's like Borderlands with their relics. Or their artifacts.
You gonna fight me?
Whichever one it is that day. There's a core necro.
Very funny. What you gonna invest, man? You want it? You want it, but you only want it because you have a horde of people behind you.
Yeah, sorry, Condi, core necro. Yeah, this is not the build for for you to go against.
Nope.
Come back. And you know what helped? Shattering Blow. He tried to use Whale of Doom and it didn't work.
That's weird, because Whale of Fortune's on block. Oh, I guess stability still works, huh?
Stability. Yeah. Thanks, Rock.
Thanks, Rock. Thanks,
Rock is always there.
Thanks, Dwayne. I got a parade.
Yeah, they are. How many?
Oh,
A lot.
okay. Well, fuck this parade. It's not fun.
I'm just amazed that they're still.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. It's kind of fun.
Nothing better to do. Harbingers.
I'm just gonna waypoint. Fuck this. Unless the
Let's go
Firestalker
up.
gets me in combat.
Aw.
You get caught?
No.
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 I should have just let him around the map.
I want to see if I can get a cheeky fear me off. Get him killed by gravity.
He's the greatest skill.
Let's see. I let him see me, so.
Shouldn't have waypointed.
There's a fear me.
Make sure my stream. I have not dropped any frames this stream. Am I even streaming right now? I am. I don't know what's going on. This is very weird.
Good. Just that good.
Yeah.
Put Stomp on too.
Stomp OP.
Dude, they just ran right by me. They're dense.
Huh.
How can you be
Well, you're
so
not covered in,
dense?
like, infusion crap.
Dude, that's... Where are they?
Oh, coming back. Shouldn't have waypointed.
There you go. They're running towards you.
Good.
Or in that general direction.
Trying to, think where would be the best to use Fear Me at.
Well, I mean, they're not on the ledge anymore.
Yeah. Tragic. Truly tragic.
I gave him the warrior spectral walk juke.
Oh, I found all of them. What are
Got a
they doing?
straggler. A willbender. You wanna play? Willbender friend?
Going to take our camp.
Man.
How many is it? 5? I don't know. 5 with a firebrand might be tough. This Willbender. Oh, he's back pedaling. He's new. He's not bad. Got mad Condi
Does
cleanse.
he have a friend?
Oh, he has Dolyax. Save you if you go down to the Dolyax. Nice. Just gonna kill this Dolyax so it takes it out of the fight.
Oh,
Oh, you died.
I'm getting hit by vanguards.
Oh, well, that's stupid. Hang on. And the worm.
Yeah, that worked. And, dude, everything is on me. Does he want to get up?
Oh, I tagged him. Oops.
Yes, get up. Get up, bro.
Probably thinks you're BMing.
No.
There, I guess. Kill the worm.
Yeah. That guy out of there. You get up, I'll get out of combat. Kill the sentry.
Deer's mad at me now.
There.
Ow!
And then he just walks off?
So do you want to know why this build actually like kind of works right now?
Hmm.
Is because Signet of Fury has a 12-second cooldown with my build.
Ooh, that's nice.
So it has a 4-second uptime, 12-second cooldown, and if you use it, you can actually go right into Dragon Trigger, so the ferocity actually matters. So it's like not that bad with the stupid alacrity thing, even though obviously I prefer the old ways. But I found something that was dumb. So you out there listening too, I had one comment on a post, which was a miracle because no one ever reads my posts, but that he had a build in mind, but he didn't have any knowledge of the build editor. Yeah, just keep trying stuff is my advice. Keep trying stuff, dying with stuff. Don't feel bad about it. And then find something that works for you.
Dying is half the fun.
Because, like, I can make arms work. Guy hates arms on Bladesworn.
No, I don't. That arms is all I play in PvE. Get out of here.
That's not... Alright. The point was, you once made the comment of whenever I try arms in, World vs. World, I can't make work. Like, you're much better at that Berserker build than me, but I think it's very good. So if you can make something that works for you is my point.
Yeah.
That being said, he's much better than me mechanically at the game, period, so,
I need to cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna think that we're dating.
Any more cherry blossoms? Dude, I wish we were dating, then Arenanet would sponsor me. Be amazing.
Oh, hold on. Did you see there's a straight couple in SotO? Incredible. We live in the future.
No, but I was noticing that and I don't think it's bad at all, especially since media, obviously I'm kidding, but I don't think it's bad at all that gay, homosexual, bi, whatever relationships are being represented more in media, especially because they're doing them well now, where they're not like Captain Jack from like early Doctor Who, where he had to gay his way to the gay store to get more gay fuel to be gay. But I also think that if you make like aggressively straight your personality or doctor your personality, that's not a personality. So stop writing characters like that. And media,
tokenism.
Yeah, absolutely. They're more than just that thing, which is how you write a character. You can offhandedly mention it, and then that's good. And I think that both Guildwars and other media has started doing that better, but because for a while things didn't understand it.
You know what's funny?
Yes, it's not as forced.
No, tokenism is like, it has a different face for like every generation in the last generation.
Oh, absolutely.
Token, like, Token from South Park, it was always the black guy, and now the Token is always the gay person.
Yep.
Because they're not allowed to have a character, they just have to be gay.
And there's a bunch of commonplace slurs now that refer to Irish and Italian immigrants that were basically the N-word of their time, and now they don't matter, and we use words like jaywalking all the time without thinking about it. I know. But it's called cynicism, how things enter and exit the public eye. But yeah, it's nice now that it's not as forced. But that was a joke. I don't think Arenet's sponsoring anybody, to be clear. I'm kidding. I also don't care.
Maybe if we like make out on camera, maybe.
No, then we'll just get sponsored by Kick. You know about that? Kick is just Twitch without morals, so they allow all the gambling and striptease and all the other stuff that Twitch has started banning. Yeah, because when Twitch's source code leaked like a year and a half ago, no one did anything with it, and then Kick just exists now. And the funny thing is, it's just Twitch, but with like...
both gambling, yeah.
Yeah, no regulations, basically. And also the funny part is they rent Amazon servers and Amazon owns Twitch. So the macro tinfoil hat theory I have as someone who works in marketing is Amazon knows how much money it's a loss. Like Twitch has always been a loss leader for Amazon. It's never really made them money. So I kind of think they're in the same boat Elon Musk is with Twitter, where whether it succeeds or it fails, they don't really care right now because they win either way. Like if Twitter or X or whatever he's calling it fails, Elon Musk doesn't have to pay back the like $12 billion that he still owes for buying it. And if it succeeds, then great, he's a genius. So same thing with Amazon and Kick, so they just are electing not to care, and it's funny how oppositional forces of capitalism work sometimes.
I'm a big capitalism fan.
I know.
I love it.
I'm a big whatever works fan.
Yeah, I know. Why is there so much indignation?
It's because we're talking about capitalism.
Yeah, but it's fantastic. Take care of this Doliac.
Am I running Doom Sigils? I am. I forgot.
Didn't even know.
I forgot I have a sigil slot on this build. I shouldn't. That's not right. Must be weird pistol nonsense. Getting poison ticks from something. You don't have any poison fields that I can like jump through or something. I don't know.
Might be me.
Yeah, you spec'd into poison fields on Warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're in the new trait line that we'll get with the next expansion. That's what they'll do.
What?
Instead of fixing all the new trait lines in the next expansion, they're just going to add another one. Sulfur's right. Oh my god, I'm seeing it now. It's just like the weapons master thing. Instead of fixing any of the weapons, they're just going to make everything be able to use everything else and then just add more weapons.
That's the way.
I don't mean that. I have hope. I have hope. You're right. What should we do? We haven't run into those two idiots that repaired their ego. We could go take some stuff.
Killed us the one time.
Yeah, it was sad. I wanted to fight that guy more.
Catapults are still up on the wall.
Aw, sweet. Is this our tower? No, it's not. We can take it. Do you have any supply?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. See if the katas are still up on the wall.
Ow. You'd like
left
that
them
wall.
Last time. I don't know, they left them the last time.
Yeah, one of the things that makes Guy and my podcast good is because we are diametrically opposed on a lot of things, but we can still talk about them, so it's healthy.
Need evidence.
Capitalism. No, they're not up.
Damn, dude, why?
Well, climate
Why
change.
they got destroyed? No, climate change destroyed our katas. There's your proof right there if you've ever needed it.
Possible. I think we're both big proponents of self-improvement, though, which is one of the important things.
I love it when Final Thrust lands for 5k, but you're a condition.
Yep.
You're a hybrid.
I don't know, you've got some power in there.
I have a lot of power in
Yeah.
it.
Fine.
It's like all rampagers.
They can't make the skill useful, they've got to make it good.
I mean, Final Thrust is really good. A lot of people just walk right into it, kind of like Pry Bar on Toolkit. People just walk into it.
I think they're actually the same skill, by the way.
It's like they're just begging. Please.
Please hit me with your pry bar.
My face. Yes, please. Pry bar my face. You play Remnant 2 yet?
No, I don't plan to. I don't have enough free
Did you
time.
not play the first one?
I watched a playthrough of the first one. Does that count?
So sad.
I watched Slade and Sloan and all of them played the second one. Oh no, it's not for me.
It's so sad.
It's a good game though. Like for Revenant 2. Oh, is this the guy? Nope, that's the other guy.
It's the guy.
He doesn't have food though.
Ooh,
Can I drop food that he can use?
cheers. If he wants to eat it, buddy.
He doesn't
you
want
and
it.
me.
He doesn't want it.
I don't care.
That's how I
I
felt.
want to play the game.
I want to play the game. Get off your cat and fight me. I'll stay back here so he doesn't feel threatened.
Come on.
He's playing the game. Yeah, no worries, Duker. Have a good night. Let me know if you need any help with your runes and stuff. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Good night, night. Dang, he's got mad Condi cleanse.
Not more than me.
Yeah, Dolyak might not be bad.
Woo.
You were saying. Yeah, no worries, dude. If I'm not streaming, just throw me a comment or something on literally anything. I read all of them. Good kiting.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. What'd you hit him with?
Double proc combo.
Yeah, but like what immobilized him? Headbutt?
Pending shot.
Oh, nice.
I want to go again. Let's see if he's got the best 2 out of 3.
I'll give him food. I feel bad.
The food is not making or breaking this fight.
I disagree. Hang on. Got you. I'm gonna just poop that out. It's a present. Eat it. Can he not?
I don't know.
You are allowed. I'm not gonna. It's not a trap.
If
Maybe he can't.
I point at
I
it.
guess he can't. Huh. Oh, sad.
Aw,
I guess he can't. That's truly tragic.
whatever. Let's roll. I know you like to start with that signet.
I can record this. Some kind of short form entertainment content for the peon monkeys on the internet. Guy, I'll have you know that shorts only last 60 seconds, so you have to kill him soon.
Okay. Thanks, Rock.
Wayne's the best. Pinning shot every time.
Final thrust.
Oh. He well bendered it. His build is good. Kiting. Oh, did it fail? I think I saw that. Nice.
What failed?
The F1. I thought you shot it at him and it failed because you were behind him or something.
No. No, I do target.
Or he was behind you.
Given the bow, best 2 out of 3. Give him the cheer because he's a pretty cool guy.
Yep. Shout out to that guy. That guy, not some guy.
And then wave.
Not some guy, this guy. I wish you could eat my food, dude. It was like a gold.
Yeah, if he doesn't like attack, then it doesn't charge cleansing iron.
Yeah, that's what I was finding. That's why I like arms better, but it's just not possible. That's why I think a lot of the PvP versions run like Signet. I wasn't even gonna try that. I have no CC on this.
I have a mob.
Oh, I guess I could have rampaged it.
No, the mob will last long enough.
What have I been playing? I've been playing Recruit People to Vanguards of Ascension. I've been playing actually a lot of Sonic Frontiers, which is quite good. So I got it on sale. Open world Sonic game that I thought was going to be stupid and is actually quite relaxing and fun. I've been...
Pleasant.
What?
Pleasant.
It's
a dude.
Which dude? That dude? Oh, that dude. Nope, he wants to fight. Give his friend.
Ah, he got me.
How am I still in combat? Oh, he's gonna be rude? Well, that's no
I
fun.
mean, whatever, it's fine.
Can I switch to Greatsword? Okay, I'm gonna put down an Earth Shield. I'm gonna go over here. It's fine.
He's not doing anything.
Oh, he's waiting for me to do stuff so we can react.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Zerg.
They took our sentry post.
Fuck.
Good luck.
Fine.
I'm gonna go back to the waypoint.
Yeah, you can come back. Think they're gonna... What, you think they're gonna catch me?
If they're smart.
Not. No, my food ran out. Now they might. Food actually matters on this build.
I saved my World v World reward track potions for the new reward track, and nothing in there is of any value on the trading.
No. Which is weird.
Yeah, caught me off guard.
Nothing in the reward track is, because it all drops in PV, but the relic is kind of nice.
The relic selection is what is why I still have it on.
Yeah, that's why I'm just repeating it.
Still getting paste.
Let's get a bunch of them. What the fuck food was I running on this? Where is it? I had a bunch of it. There it is. What is wrong with me? Yeah. Ogre sharpening stones, the stupid Condi reduction food. Alright. Good. I want to get Ita in here for one of these streams because apparently he's top 50 in PvP and I just recruited him to the guild. And he's a very chill guy. And I want to pick his brain about why things like Akeem are very good in PvP right now when Antitoxin exists. Although I guess Antitoxin is the other one people are running. Antitoxin, Fireworks, and Akeem, so...
You don't always have access to Condi Cleanse on
Oh,
demand
his friend's here.
situation.
Are you around?
Not close.
Sweet.
Actually, I'm right on the other side. Where's his friend? I see him.
I die in a sec. Yep. Where did his friend? Oh, he's up there. Shouldn't have wasted my rampage. I'll come back. I know he'll probably be dead by then. I didn't expect his friend to rally off the red guy. Rallied and instantly went
Oh, and then a
invisible.
Berserker came in.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
See if we can get a decent 1v1 with these people.
That's not gonna happen.
Probably not as World vs. World.
I will vengeance. I always done great at the wrong time.
Like Outrage?
Yeah.
Yep. It's a button that you can push.
Yeah, I just have to put Savage Instinct on.
Oh, were you running the Condi one?
Oh, it is. It is on. I just forgot.
It is weird pressing F2 for a stun break.
Try to catch up to you.
Good luck. I think they're here though. Nope.
I'll slow
Red
down.
people.
Slow down, I get scared. All on my own.
I know. Rough.
It's tough living. I think I just heard your dragon trigger.
Believe it. It is the loudest thing in the game, which I found out when I was playing through the story with actual game sound. I don't know how you play this class. Like, with sound. Gunsaber is so loud.
I listen to YouTube.
Fair enough. I listen to music and don't listen to this. Go around this other green guy. I want to find those guys. It's never gonna happen. There they are, but they have lots of friends. On it? We're gonna do 2v1 here. 2v1 it is.
it the greens again?
Yeah, it's the 2 green idiots.
Why are you running into the 2v1?
I didn't really run into it.
They ran into you.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of hung around and saw if they wanted to do it, and then I was hoping the one guy would give me a fair fight, but of course not.
No. Run back to the sentry.
I'm super dead now.
Sentry posts.
Kite around until I can get back. If they're gonna play unfair, I'm gonna start playing like a nutsack.
Should have went to the sentry post.
I know.
Line of sight.
Now I know what they're about.
I like this Woolbender, so fuck this Soul Beast.
Much. For better or worse, we are getting fights. They're just annoying.
Got him!
What'd you get?
Soul Beast.
Oh. Nice. Almost halfway to you. Your food ran out.
That's okay.
Oh, I see. What's gonna be good on you that I have?
I already have it covered.
Uh-huh.
No, I do. I'm fine. I just ate food. Oh, Rid. I was kind of sad they killed my Willbender. My green Willbender friend. I was trying to peel for him.
People are catting this wall. It's just the Meep guys. Meep and a Mag.
Cool.
There's 4 people there, so I wouldn't try it.
I'm not gonna.
I want to fight those guys again now. Is this our tower?
No, it's not.
Darn.
They're just feeding. Let's leave them be.
Fight me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you don't have to. I just want to see if I can bait any of these idiots. Yep, there they come. Now I'd pull off, but alright, I'm coming back. This will be our one good fight. I got him. Just live. Figure out
Feels bad.
work. There's his friend. Careful. First, dude.
I hate that shocking aura shocks you from a distance.
Yep, it's pretty good.
ECC.
Damn. Almost, maybe.
Got him.
No, Nice. Nice.
And I'm up.
Nice. Trash cans. Confirmed. Going into a short. Gave me 2,500 bonus experience. It's too good.
No one suspects the double proc.
What, the double
Why'd
leap
they
proc?
both- Yeah.
That was great. I'll cut it into a short. Be like, guys, the hero Gotham needs.
Vengeance was the hero. It actually procced off that guy.
I want to make.
Graph on that good fight.
I want to make like.
He whispered me.
Nice. Is he mad?
Cool guy.
He mad. The Catalyst whispered you? The Catalyst running Selly gear?
One of them did.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey man, he's being friendly, but I'll be friendly about it too.
Is he actually? Or are you being sarcastic?
Yeah. No, he said, I give you grats on the good fight.
Yeah, there you go. Tell him thank you. There you go. That's what we need. Watch your body so you don't get ambushed by a virtuoso while he's typing to you. I love that this gives me enough for 2 bullets too.
Oh yeah, it's just enough. It's the way to go.
It's great. Have you played through the SotO story?
Yeah.
You're probably furiously typing to that guy. I liked it.
No, not at all. I just told him good luck.
Fair enough. I really liked it. I like the maps. I was just like looking at everything. I think they're very pretty. I hope they do something about the rift farming nonsense, which everyone seems to be upset about, but I haven't invested yet, so I don't really care.
He told me you good fight.
There you go. Yeah, same. Same. It was when we finally got a 2v2. I agree.
I mean, it's World v World. There's no guarantee. This is like the big old PvP free-for-all arena.
Yeah, of course, but like that's the fun of it when you get people who like the Willbender and stuff that are like, you know, willing to be like, hey, yo, go fight. Or like when I tried to drop food that one time and then he couldn't eat it and I felt sad and I accidentally BM'd him.
It was on accident.
Yo, you know what I figured out about this skill?
What?
The 2?
Yeah.
It's on terrain. It looks like a projectile and isn't. Like, the animation will go up. Like, let me try to find something. I don't know if it works with jacarandas. But with things like worms where their hitbox is off the ground, it just doesn't work. Because it has to go up. So, like, this jacaranda... Okay, I jumped there. That might have been cheating. Hang on.
Well, you targeted.
Okay, it does... Okay, nope. Only the first one hit. So anything with a...
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, anything with a hitbox off the ground, it just doesn't hit the full number of times.
I thought you were talking about, like, the little mortar character model and the hitbox were disjointed.
No. Well, I think they are, but I think it like goes along the ground, and then anything with a hitbox like in the air, like say the Dragon Void boss when we were doing that you know, a couple weeks ago.
Not sure about that. Hold on, let's test.
Like anything slightly off the ground. Well, it just went into space for me.
Yeah, I know. I looked up. Yeah, so the bullet doesn't ride along the ground like
Fan of Fire. No, it's not like that. Oh.
Greatsword 4. That's what I thought you meant.
No, I think they're just disjointed. I think the line shoots out in front of you, and then if there's anything above it, it just doesn't go up. I don't know. Maybe it goes up a little bit. Maybe it just sucks.
It just sucks.
The
meta, there's a big spaghetti monster at the end of the SotO maps.
That's the code.
I used a blooming fire, and all 3 of the explosions missed.
Yeah, I believe you. That's the code. The SotO spoilers for the last meta boss of SotO. Sorry. You actually have to fight the spaghetti code. And
No,
it does its best to lag you out. It really does.
I'm impressed that the map even works.
I'm
There's
impressed.
so much going on it.
Yeah. I really want an option for standard sky scale models, but I agree with you. Hey, guy. Hey,
I want
guy.
that ugly.
Thank you.
I want the ugly Cryptus sky scale skin so bad.
Oh, really? I think it's hideous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I want it.
Alright, fair enough.
Can you imagine if you could dye it?
I think you can. Can you not?
I have no idea.
I think you
I haven't
can.
done the achievement line to get it yet.
Apparently it's RNG, so have fun. Or maybe that's the new sky scale raising nonsense. Kybin was talking about it.
So far, it doesn't look RNG. It just looks like a huge material.
I want to
dump
take a
for the
shrine.
Rift essences.
Yeah, the fucking 4,500 ectos and obsidian set.
I'd say the ectos, yeah, the ectos kind of suck. But like the Rift essences aren't that bad because whenever you use a motivation to like summon the champion, you get like it's like 18 to 30. It's usually around 25, so like it's not awful.
So historically, and I'm really glad they did it this way instead of making it too easy to start with, especially since the armor's a really long ways out. With both Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, and to an extent End of Dragons, there has always been, with arenanet, a release it. It's kind of garbage for a extended amount of time, especially with Heart of Thorns, and then they release a patch later that makes the expansion much more playable. And those patches have historically been very good. Making legendaries with Heart of Thorns was basically a Korean MMO for a very long time. And then they made it so that you get more than one, whatever those things are from the chalk acid pods. Help. Hold, please.
I don't remember.
I got this. They're in my Mysterial storage. So for Leyline Sparks. So particularly Leyline Sparks and Piles of Arc Dust were very egregious to get. Airship Oil was doable, but it wasn't super great. It was like 1 to 2 per pod, and it wasn't guaranteed or something when Heart of Thorns came out. And you needed a stack and a half of them for each legendary. And people were like, no.
The map currency in the final
yes, they also basically tripled that.
Yeah, it was 1 per event, and then I go back and it's like 5. It's like, thank you.
Oh, I meant in Heart of Thorns.
So
they've already started doing some of that, clearly.
Yeah, I think
I didn't.
Yeah, that was awful.
They've done a lot of hot patches, just not these past week or so. Guy.
I hate it.
We need a code word.
Stop. Come back. Cease and desist.
Tell my girlfriend mush whenever I want her to hurry up. I'm trying to think of what the opposite of that would be. She gets mad at me and frowns. Yeah, heal. Whoa there.
Oh.
Something like that, yeah.
I put Last Blaze back on.
I'm going to look at what the meta build actually is right now, because I'm curious.
For what?
Just life. You know, what you're supposed to do since you're born. Like, how many sit-ups a day you have to do to be, you know, Ryan Reynolds. Astonishing. Catalyst was nerfed and it's still on here.
Become good at something and join a community and help out your community. Literally the keys to life.
It does run Dead or Alive. That's weird. It's just PvP healing. It's the Relic. Hakeem, I'm astonished.
Want the Sentry?
Such a little confusion though. It's kind of cool. No, I don't really care, thank you though. I'm just looking at what's actually on here and seeing if anything runs Warrior Runes.
There's a red Vindicator shooting a Dolyak.
Got this. I have faith.
I too am shooting the Dolyak. Let's see if they shoot me.
Harder. Yep, fireworks for one shot chrono. I'm astonished. Double pig sold it. No, that's a smoke scale. Okay, I was about to lose my mind. And antitoxin for whatever this Staff Tempest Aura Share thing is that I don't want to fight ever.
And they died to 15 to 18 stacks of burn.
Something just feared me, which was very rude.
I'm not a fan.
Technically had my inventory open, sir.
We did the same thing to someone else.
Yeah, but he deserved it.
I mean, you.
Yeah. That was a good
Harbinger.
console. Just no one used it or played it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I got this.
It's gonna...
He didn't dodge. You lied to me. I was told if I
Take a-
flicker step, they dodge every time.
He might not have had a dodge to use.
True. I did not think of that. I played myself.
Nice.
Damn, you tried. It was good.
Oh,
I was
tried
there.
to get credit. I
Oops.
tried to shoot him once for the credit.
Felt a little bad because I had an invulnerable earth elemental helping me, but also he ambushed me when I had my inventory open or whatever. So, ooh, that's weird. Hi. Nope. That's a hard out. That's a big yeet.
How many?
5,
Coming.
3, 5. One of them's named Meat.
I like that. That was a guild name Meat, yeah.
I'm a fan. I just think that's really funny. There's some words that I think are just, God, just really good, like beef.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go where? It's Firestalker ones.
Away from them.
Alright, fine.
You see them?
Color are we blue? Still?
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
They're not all together. Maybe we can
I
trick
know.
some of them
I'm-
into porting up.
Yeah, and some of them don't have food on. And one of them's, I think, that guy you killed before it's the engineer and the weaver. They're mad. Okay, well, you gonna stay there jumping, or you gonna backpedal and then come fight when your friends show up?
He's gonna backpedal and fight when his friends
No,
show up.
they're actually fighting me. Nope, I was wrong.
Got him.
I was wrong.
I got him with pinning shot.
Alright, let's try this.
Run.
Why?
Alright, I'm coming down. If I don't die.
Just don't die. Easy.
Got the rev.
Good. I can stomp the rev. I'm gonna die to this, though. This is a lot of Condis. Yep. Kind of a problem. I will vengeance if I get the chance. There we go. Gotta kill this guy quick. Rally. Nice.
Quick, you say.
Help say. Nice.
Still didn't proc.
Yeah, 20% chance. What are you gonna do?
That's what I get for not helping you out sooner.
I agree. It's your fault.
They're all
Never
dead.
mind that I was like fighting in the middle of all that guy's turrets.
He lasted.
He had bunkered down on too. Look at these things floating.
Mm-hmm.
Can't pick them up. What did they they went away. I did pick them up. I have like,
How dare.
yep, that invisible in combat buff on my bar. You know what the problem was?
Hmm.
I didn't have enough stacks.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Get the burning off of me.
Yeah, I'll leave this shrine to you.
I can do it.
I know. I did it the other day. It's just very annoying. Why am I doing a third of my damage? Oh. Right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Feels good.
Literally what I'm here for. It
I
does
was kind
hit.
of hoping we could like run up here and trick some of the ones that can port into like porting up, but
Hmm.
they didn't.
Maybe. That's some big brain plays. Ooh, hello.
2 people.
Very protective of my one shrine. Could kindly leave it alone. Probably be focusing with nope, he's dead, okay. It's actually 3 people.
He should have yanked me away from his friend, but he didn't.
Should have.
Nice spear. Nice reflect.
Forgot I can't use skills other than Dragon Trigger 3 when fighting Guardians. Very annoying.
Oh.
Are you not dead, sir?
I could use some help.
Is killing this guy help?
Getting chased down by a Reaper. Yes, it would.
I know, but I can't. Yeah, the Reaper actually does damage. Oops. Oops. It's all you. Get reinforcements. Good attempt. I was playing like a clown. The problem is I feel bad for people and then I start taking pity on them and then their friends show up and we lose. That happens literally every time.
2 Reapers.
Yeah, there's 2 Reapers, one of them's tiny. It was effectively a 4v2, but I was also being an idiot.
This Guardians last so long.
No, that was my fault as well. I haven't played Bladesworn in a while. I hit him with like 3 Dragon Trigger 2s and none of them connected. I should have just pressed 3.
You should have flicker stepped.
Actually did and it fell off the edge.
We could have kited around. They didn't have the mobility that we did, especially those Reapers. No sentry?
Fuck that, I'm going back to kill those idiots. World versus world it was about. Getting mad and block whispering people and then being like, hey, my penis is tiny and I have to compensate.
I mean, you could have a large wiener and still talk.
That's true. I do have enough for one of those transplants. What ethnicity should I get?
Future ethnicity. Get a cyborg one.
There you go. Could happen. It's amazing that... Oh, I can't say that this is a family podcast. Never mind.
Sure. Don't think about it. Don't you dare.
I'm trying to clean it up today, but... Or not today. I'm just doing whatever. I don't know. I don't know where arenet's at with their partner program. If I even want to try again. I feel like that's a thing.
What does the partner program get you?
Some gems to give to your followers, which is kind of nice. Like giveaways and stuff.
Oh.
Gets you on a list that no one checks. That's about it. Gets you kicked off when Nike says some racist stuff about gypsies. As an astonishing number of people have been racist towards that specific group now, which I don't know why, and then got kicked off arenet's partner program. It's very odd.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's just a game.
I just like to
Why
be able to do giveaways for people. I mean, I already do. I gave away a bunch of my free Black Lion keys I got.
I hardly ever get anything good out of those. I seldom get those keys because I'm not paying for.
Oh no. Just good.
It's like the boxes are trash.
80 alt accounts. What do you want me to do with them? Give them to people.
Farm Black Lion keys?
I do my weekly.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
Sounds awful.
Something I can do after I do cardio at the gym. Oh,
yeah,
that's...
I'd rather go back to the gym and do more cardio than
gross.
Like, do that weekly. I like cardio.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Cardio also actively hurts me if I do more than some of it, though, because I'm a tiny boy. Metabolism is already silly.
You got like shin splints or?
Yeah, dude.
What?
I have shin splints on my eyeballs.
It's hot.
Yep. It's good to have life goals. What was I thinking about before this? Oh yeah, another thing I've been playing is Have an Aneurysm while trying to buy something in foreign currency on Indiegogo the night it goes live on a national holiday. That was a pretty good game that I played yesterday. Are they still here? What the fuck?
There's 3 of them.
Cool. Why are they still here?
They're waiting for us.
Nope,
They know
they're
that
over
we're
there.
coming back. Wow, look at all the stuff they took back. We worked hard to take all these sentry posts from them.
It's good because there's like a mini Zerg up here.
Maybe we can bite the tail.
We could go in. There's no reason not to. Just see what's going on in here. Now I'm in sword pistol.
Investigate, like this Reaper. Hold on. Hold on, champion.
I'm fine. Less fine now. Considerably less fine. Rampage doesn't want to come out. That's a pretty fun thing. I'm gonna burn to death. This fucking sucks. The burning got me. If I had a real mobility skill, I would have lived, Anet. Fuck you.
Rip.
Instead of rush. Man, imagine if Greatsword was good.
Bro. Bro, what do you mean?
If, like,
It's bread and butter.
you could, like, stow cancel rush, or it hit more than one target, or didn't fire off into space, or didn't follow terrain, or, like, if
Swap
4 was a
cancel.
button. Or if the auto attack did something, or if you could move the
Swap
2 or
cancel.
anything else. You can swap cancel on Bladesworn, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. I feel like you just want an excuse to whinge.
Of course I do.
That's okay, I get it.
This game was about baseless complaining. We're taking home tower. I'm gonna
I'm
even
taking
throw
the
down a
sentry.
catapult. Oh, fine. See who completes their task faster.
I'm done.
Fuck.
Come over there and help you.
Don't take pity on us now. Enjoy your
Can't take
sentry.
pity on this.
Ugh.
On the lords, the DPS on this is like 12,000.
12,000. I think I'm gonna run Perplexity Runes and try Mace. Go. You go, guy.
We're coming.
No, I meant like this guy that's standing here. Here. You go. Go nuts. He knows he's got the... Nope, he doesn't have the tech. I'm giving Alacrity. I am a support class. That's what Harvest Temple has taught me.
Yeah, it's a good support class.
Bro, you know what sucks on Harvest Temple?
Hmm.
When the champions just don't group for no reason.
I don't what?
They don't group up, so you can't
Oh.
blow up the Goliath and then you just lose 13 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's great. Or when the fight bugs out twice in a row. We're gonna
Yeah,
give
that's
it
fine.
one more shot for Kriven and Tay, but Kriven says if we don't get it this time, he's just gonna get from the Harvest Temple. Discord, he's done, which I kind of get.
It's fair.
Yep. It's tough, like, when you take time off, too. And from his perspective, you know, why should we be struggling? We're clearing it, but also, like, we're not really struggling. We're just getting to Suit 2 every time and need the stars to align. So, it's whatever. We'll see if we get it, we'll see if we don't. It'll be fine either way. I'm down to help if people want it. But it's a bear.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's not even like a hard bear. It's like a long bear.
A long, hard bear.
Yeah, it's like something like that. Oh well. Lord should give 5 stacks. Were you around when they had to decrease the number of ambient creatures in World versus World because ambient creatures used to give stacks?
No.
That was a thing. That's a thing that
It's
happened.
probably back when I clicked skills.
It is a thing that happened right around the time Desert Borderlands came out.
I like the sound of it, though.
It was very funny. It was also because Revenants had just come out, and Revenants were busted with the Shiro teleport, because they could just, like, yeet off to an ambient creature and cats weren't in the game yet. It's kind of funny, honestly. Getting all the weeklies done. Holy cats. Is this, like, all the most weeklies I've ever done? I did 6 out of 6.
I need to take 4 more towers.
Well,
Or 2 more keeps.
fine. You can both...
Stone this castle.
Alright.
Yeah,
Like-
5 of 6, yeah.
Two of those are possible. So what I'm thinking...
Yeah.
What I'm thinking of doing, and I've been trying to, like, judo their new system, like, seeing how they're going to change it, but since they didn't change it today, I'm just going to start doing this, is, for the people that want it in VOA, I think I'm going to... Because I've wanted new guild missions forever, but arenanet, like, doesn't have the people that coded that system, so that's never going to happen.
Next expansion.
Right.
Player housing
Player
and
housing
new
and new
guild
guild missions. Just exclusive guild missions. You're a guild of one. But like so many pieces of the new content you can do in quotes as guild missions. They just, you know, they're not on a systematic thing, so no one cares. Like the bounties from season 4 or whatever. Like there's a lot of things they could have made into guild missions, like go do a bounty that they then threw into the Wizard's Vault. And that's really cool, except Wizard's Vault dailies are kind of different for everyone, depending on what they select and which expansions they own. That being said, you can kind of judo it. So because the weeklies and the dailies actually reset at different times, which is really interesting. So I think because my guild is unfortunately right now, well, not unfortunately, I'm joking, for better or worse, mostly a PvE guild, I'm probably going to encourage people who want to do it to select PvE for the weekly reset on like Sunday night, right? And then before like the daily reset, they select whatever they want on Monday, but then like run the PvE missions or whatever that we get, like as many as we can as a guild. And I think that'd be really cool. Because then we'll have like PvE weeklies, and then you can have like, you know, PvP World versus World or PvE dailies, like whatever you want. And
I guess. If you want to do that.
It's jank, but it's like the best way. Well, I've been looking for more crap to do with the guild forever. And barring alliances, which are never going to happen, this is good.
I mean, I get it. Back when my guild actually played the game, I made my own guild missions and gave out gold and rewards and everything.
Stuff like that.
I still have them. If you ever wanted something like that, like all the work is already done. You can take it. I don't care.
Oh, maybe. We used to have like, you know, before people had families and lives and stuff, I have a dude who still logs on. His name's Cyros. He made 2 really in-depth, unbelievably impressive treasure hunts about lore in this game. And like we had a huge like giveaway and stuff. I have a bunch of people. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have a bunch of people donating stuff all the time. Like I have a bank access to giveaways somewhere. Like we are not a poor guild.
Goodness. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm stuck in fucking sword. It's gonna suck.
Good luck. I could try to help peel for you, but I'm not mobile enough for that.
No. I'm actually got away, so we're good. I want a hotkey. All these hotkeys they're putting in the game. I want a hotkey to just teleport back to your spawn.
It's called Alt F4.
You're kind of not wrong. As long as you make sure you're out of combat, otherwise it gives the enemy points. Need to make sure the
tail is a bit longer.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm just hanging out, enjoying playing the video game.
No, that little mini Zerg's tail was longer, so I could take them off.
Nice. So the one thing I really like about, like, if you're Zerging and you want to try Condi Berserker, right, like the longbow version, I really like Leg Specialist with a Incapacitation Sigil and arms, because you do an astonishing amount of pressure, even to a Zerg with like all the boons, especially if you can like hit the tail of it. Because whatever you have targeted is what gets crippled and then immobilized by leg specialist with incapacitation. It's not a projectile, so it goes through all their blocks. And then the cover condis, like from the vulnerability from arms and the bleeding, cover it. So you can actually kill people with like Condi Berserker. It's just like there's value there.
You just have to be close enough.
Yeah, and then also it's on a 12-second cooldown, but still. It is 12-second per target, so if you target somebody else and hit them 5 seconds later with the incapacitation sigil, it still kind of works, which is like pretty good. What are we doing? This is our tower.
Yeah,
More
but
supply.
Green's gonna try to take it.
True.
I mean, this is where their Zerg was going. Find out. I swapped to arms.
It's fun. It has no sustain.
I know. I play it. Arms only for PvE. I'm not putting defense on in PvE.
I'm gonna find a
Yeah, there they are.
find a way. How many?
Goodbye,
oh,
wall.
fine.
Goodbye, wall. There's someone.
Sir, you have your inventory open. Never do that. Yeah, I'm a bad person, but they have a Zerg.
He was real AFK. He went to the bathroom.
Maybe his bathroom was broken and he had to go to the neighbor's bathroom. I feel that. Alright. Now the
So,
trade-off,
what are we
right?
doing in here?
Oh, we're gonna kill them.
Okay.
Never mind, the Lord's dead. I'm gonna run like a little bitch. I take it back.
So I was curious, like, what are we doing in here?
Oh, you know. Not realizing that there's power creep and Lords die incredibly fast now. That's what we're doing in here.
I'm hungry. I need to make some eggs or something.
Eggs are good. You know what?
I do it fine.
Really enjoy that, and actually this is the probably first and only shout out to Walmart I will ever do. I really don't like one of the things, like a lot of things about America are great. I really don't like our heavy-handed reliance on fast foods even when they're labeled as nutrition, like good for you, especially in the checkout aisle. And the America's not, I can't single them out. Like, everybody does this. But one of my local stores, and it wasn't Walmart, started having, like, a healthy aisle where you could get, like, an apple or, like, a pair of hard-boiled eggs for $1. And that's really good, because I would rather buy that.
Yep.
And Walmart
Dude,
has also started doing that. What the fuck?
what does he do?
I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
got the stone infusion.
He has what?
He's the stone infusion. I'm hooked on him. What a cool guy. Yeah, man. I think there's one thing that can bring all Americans together,
And that's marijuana.
that the food industry hates us and we hate them.
It's funny how much we had to fight for like nutrition labels and then how inaccurate they are. It's plus or minus 20% on everything. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
And did you know you didn't have to put trans fats on the labels of
Yes.
things as long as it's below 0.5?
Yep. Natural also means nothing. But that's just marketing
Yep.
stock. That's less about food labeling. Lots of stuff like that.
Yep.
I kind of want to just do a stream with like all those buzzwords like stuck on it. Like meta, have a blue check mark,
Yo,
all
have a-
natural.
Have a stream about I forget the name of the channel, but he's just like, here's the lowdown on
Going.
this horrible thing, like the recycling industry or the American food industry or like forever. plastics.
CoffeeZilla does a lot of stuff like that. A bunch of channels now.
Yeah, I'm happy that it's picking up traction.
Adam Ruins Everything was really good for a while.
Yeah,
He gets a lot of, like, some of the stuff I don't agree with and some of the, you know, fact check your stuff, but I enjoyed a lot of his stuff.
I appreciated the entertainment value of his early.
I was wrong about a
Earlier
lot of the stuff
episodes.
that he pointed out too.
Yeah.
Like vitamins.
Yeah.
I already kind of knew they were useless, but it's like, oh, yeah, most vitamins are useless.
Well, you don't need like 4,000%. You're not an astronaut on Mars.
One thing that I wish he'd mentioned, I mean, I majored in biology, so I already kind of knew a lot of that, but like trying to convince your mom, who's like, you know, very into herbal supplements and stuff, that is like, you know, is right wing and left wing stuff that's wrong about.
Yeah,
and
it's everybody.
yeah. Or like how the guy who made Hi?
No.
The guy who made Mount Rushmore was just an insane human being obsessed with Teddy Roosevelt.
Nope.
I don't know what's going on. Dust Whisper, well.
I'm a big fat no.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you don't get friends. One thing I wish he'd touched on, which he didn't, is vitamin D is not an actual vitamin. Like when you take it. It is an actual vitamin, but your body has to produce it. And basically what you're doing when you're taking vitamin D capsules, which are useful and do stuff, but you also then need sunlight, because without sunlight, your body can't actually produce vitamin D, and it's not a true vitamin because your body has to produce it. Yeah.
The more you know.
So vitamin D capsules, very good. Ineffective past a certain absorption point. Talk to your doctor, not a doctor, about what that is.
You have to touch grass for it to work.
Yeah, and then you have to actually, even going outside at night works because there's residual sunlight in the air. Because that's how light works, unless you live in the Antarctic. But yeah, it's not a vitamin really. It sort of is, but your body, yeah, I mean it is, but like when you take it, it's not. Which is weird because they can still call it a vitamin.
Give him a winky face. Playing hard to get.
Damn, time to put on the maid outfit.
I think I won't.
You have that?
Yeah.
Good. I'm pretty sure I force-mailed that to you.
Maybe? You give me a lot of weird things in this game.
Yeah, gave you a server transfer. That didn't work out very well.
Nope.
Did I not? You want a server transfer?
No.
Off of Sea of Sorrows?
No.
It's annoying. Ida won't let me pay for his either. It's alright, I have less money now that they've nerfed login rewards, but not really.
I don't think they nerfed.
So it's, by math, it's 0.6 as profitable as it used to be. So
I don't really care though.
It's 60%.
Because there's a lot of account upgrade things.
Yes.
In the Wizard's Vault.
Oh, I meant just like if you have like 100 accounts or whatever. That being said...
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. That being said, I don't know how people with 100 or whatever people say Teapot has or whatever log in that much, because the game just stops me after about 40, and then I have to wait 5 hours.
I feel like you would have to multi-box in order to actually log into all those and just run scripts.
Oh no, there are programs for it, but it's because you log into one and then the next and then the next. Oh my god. You need help? I'm gonna stay over here. Is he running Stance Beast? All his buttons are gone, so after Bear Stance expires, you might be able to kill him.
It's like a train.
Ow, sir. It's very rude. Oops, I'm over here now. Sorry. You technically won that, sir. What was I complaining about? Oh, Wizard's Vault, right? Yeah, I don't know how people log into all of them. I will say also you need to
multi-boxing.
Well, you can multi-box. Like multi-boxing isn't against their TOS if you're technically at your computer and not running scripts, but I'm talking about just like it takes a lot of time, I will say that, which is why I usually just do it when I'm like, I don't know, someone's driving me somewhere, like I don't know. Where else do I do it? Gym, sometimes between sets I'll get like 1 or 2. I can do it on my phone. But I don't know how people literally get to 400, because it literally stops you after 40 and will not let you log in anymore. and it starts slowing down after 30. But maybe my IP is flagged. I really don't know. So people who have...
I don't know. I don't care. It's not me. I didn't spend hundreds of dollars for multiple accounts.
Well, the trend...
game money.
I mean, but far and away, it does support the game, and it's still the best gold to gems, like money to gems, you can get over time. But the thing is, what's really interesting about it now, and what I've always wondered about, and I can tell you want me to change the subject, so I'll wrap this up. But what I think is...
No. I mean, it's just not my bag.
No, I understand. It's just one thing. I mean, don't go out in the world with 600 necros and sit in a spot farming dust or whatever people do. I don't do that. That's stupid. But like, I feel like it'd also kill my computer. But anyway, what I think is really interesting and something I've always wondered about is there are very interesting things in this game that have, to us, basically 0 value, but to a new player, very high value, or to a person trying to do a specific thing, very high value. And 2 of those things are obsidian shards and level 80 level up tickets. I have always wondered why level 80 tickets in the gem store were 2,000 gems and have never gone on sale, basically, except in packages. And you also cannot buy them if you don't own one of the expansions. And the reason they're doing that, and I figured this out with the Wizard's Vault change, is because the level 80 tickets enable you to get Wizard's Vault rewards. And they also previously locked you out of some of the endgame currency stuff, which I guess mattered then, and they just slotted the Wizard's Vault stuff into login rewards into that. And the reason that's relevant, even though you get level up tickets with Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, and I believe End of Dragons, but don't quote me, is it disables it from heroic codes that were given out in the Stone Age. And it also disables it from people who benefited, like I did, from that free account thing that they were doing with NVIDIA. Which is really interesting that they basically boosted their numbers. They got a benefit out of it because they were able to say, hey, we have X number of people now playing our game, please greenlight us NCSoft for SotO. NVIDIA was able to benefit from it because they say, hey, we have this many new people who are just making, you know, bot accounts or whatever, new users for NVIDIA.
Yeah, inflate the numbers.
Right. And then after they had gotten their use out of it, about a year and 2 months later, they were like, which is enough time to get a level 80 if you hadn't been stupid like I was and trashing some of the level 80 tomes, then like, no, you're not getting any more benefit out of this. Which I don't know how deliberate it was, because that's kind of tinfoil hat territory, but it's really interesting.
I'm not entirely sure.
I've always wondered why that one was like... Because you can't... It's one of the few things you can't buy from the gem store without an expansion. And that's the only thing that would be like, okay, this gives value to me.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I know that there were certain services restricted if you didn't have, like, an account.
Yeah, like a free-to-play account?
A paid account, yeah.
They even restrict you actually on their forums for free-to-play accounts, which is really interesting. Oh, the stacks! No! Fuck.
You don't need them. You're fine.
I only have 8.
You're fine. You have a problem.
It's dependency on stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and it's not just stacks of that. I'm branching out into other stacks. Stacks of this Fury Signet. Claim the thing missed. God damn it. Sorry, it'll be there in a year, don't mind me. Speedruns actually already also really help for this build.
I appreciate the speedruns. They actually feel like super speed.
Speed Relic. Fuck you. Relic isn't a real word. It's like birds, they're not real. God damn it.
Never were.
I like birds.
Oh. Guess we're doing this?
I had to not drive through, but slow down for a bird hurricane on the way home the other day.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just like a shit.
Why didn't we flame ram?
I don't know, man.
It's faster.
Why didn't we throw the catapults further back?
Why'd you angle yours like this?
Why you gotta be like
here?
that? Why aren't birds real?
I love how the sky scales walk in SotO, like a parrot with unfurled wings trying to make itself look bigger.
I kind of like it.
I think it's cute.
I don't like that a lot of the End of Dragon Sky skills have nerfed wing size. It kind of bothers me after I spent like money on it. But whatever. There's also, and I keep meaning to put this on Reddit, there's one Warclaw, like one mount thing that it went on sale once when it came out, and it literally hasn't been in the gem store since then. It's been like 2 years, and it's got the one Warclaw I kind of want. And it's like, what the fuck? You're
Never
usually
gonna get it.
usually really, it's like a whole ass, like, 15 mount set. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's in the Disney vault.
Yeah, right, with all the porn. Love that I can. That was NC. Talking about.
Yeah, Red just took North Camp.
That's fine. Killed him.
Unless it's a Zerg.
What am I gonna do, guy? Kill me?
Let me respawn.
Also, both Xbox controllers that I broke during Harvest Temple, I put into a repair shop and they came back more broken. Or rather, broken in different ways. That's good. You want to tell him I'm giving him alacrity?
No, I was holding it full charge.
Oh, you're the idiot? Okay.
I was just glazed over, man. I'm not even here.
Do more hard drugs. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
There isn't a different solution. Oh, fine. We'll do the stupid way. For idiots. I thought this had RI. I thought they just took whatever. Ow,
I hate
bitch.
it so much.
Yeah, Condi Berserker, very good. I was running a meme version of it, but I'll throw Guy's build in the chat, and in the description in case people want to try it. As soon as Guy sends it to me.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna make it right now. It's like all rage
You're
skills,
just gonna
right?
change all the stats to whatever you want anyway. I'm just gonna say run Rampagers for literally everything.
Rampager's not in the game, sir.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. All of my armor is Rampagers.
Rampager. What's it under? Do I have a stroke? Is this a real stat?
Customize my legendary armor, Rampagers, R-A-M-P-A-G-E-R.
What's the main stat on it?
Rampagers. Precision.
Oh my god, I forgot this existed.
It is literally the blood reaction stat.
Kind of. I would think you would want more power main stat. So you would go like
My
breathing
final
and
thrust's
selling.
already crit for like 5,000.
Alright, I will adjust this.
It already does a whole lot. And you can get extra ferocity from the signet trait if you really want.
It's a good mix. So just mostly Rampager? What's your trinket, Selly?
Rampager.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
The only reason my weapons are Viper is because I'm too ornery to change them.
Fair. I'm gonna keep the stats that I have and then throw a Hydromancy Sigil on this.
Yeah, put Trapper Runes, Warrior Relic, obviously. The food doesn't matter, so you can put whatever.
So just be a little bit of both. Change arms and it hurts me. Do you go Defy Pain or do you do Resilient Roll?
No, keep arms. For PvE, keep it with arms.
Yeah, but no one watches this channel for PvE.
Yeah, but people play PvE content.
Defy Pain or Resilient Roll?
If you're getting bursted down, take Defy Pain by power classes, but Resilient Roll is...
It is very good.
I don't know, Resilient Roll is fine, but you cleanse so much. Like, the only thing that's going to take you down on this build is crowd control. And that's not going to save you from crowd control. So yeah, I probably just take Defy Pain. Or the lesser Endure Pain, my bad.
It is criminally good with the 18-second headbutt.
Yeah.
The thing I think a lot of people kind of maybe not don't realize, but the reason a lot of OG Warrior works and the reason a lot of new G Warrior works is a lot of the stances and a lot of the damage mitigation, like Unshakable Mountain and Defy Pain and whatever else you're running. The reason it's good is because Adrenal Health basically also lets you regain health when you're not being damaged. If something else is doing damage to you, like say Condi's, which fortunately that trait line already also has an answer for, quite good, so yeah. I will put that in chat. I will put this in the description so people have it. We didn't really talk about SotO. Maybe we can have a dedicated podcast to that when Sea Monster's around and he can just complain about it and balance you out. Because I know he has not been as positive as we have on this expansion, but I also kind of get where he's coming from. I'm very optimistic, though, for the future.
What's his major gripe with it?
Well, he already doesn't really like a lot of the buildcraft things that arenanet has done, funny enough. Where, like, everything can kind of do everything now if you can spec into it. I think in his mind, since he's been playing since the alpha, he was envisioning a very different game than we got. I don't think he dislikes exactly what we have right now. It's just I guess I don't want to put words in his mouth. No, yeah, just as far as PvP goes and a lot of how that shit like bleeds into PvE and whatever, like with the build crafting and the stuff. Like this is supposed to counter this, but now Harbinger exists, so like, you know, that does plays completely different. I don't want to, yeah, like I said, put too many words into his mouth, but I'd have to let him explain it. And he just kind of said that to me as a joke. He did like a lot of it. It's just, it's always good to have different perspectives. That's why I have Sulfur tell me I'm wrong about everything. It's good.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you are.
Yeah, that's why I play Bladesworn. It's great.
It literally is.
Oh, hey guy, hot take. They're going to bring back Daring Dragon. It's going to be on Immortal Dragon. They're going to change nothing. That's my psychic prediction for the future. Also, that the next expansion is going to have something to do with either a new trait line or you're going to get all of the specializations but none of the weapons. That one I actually believe. Because I know how...
be like another just core trait line?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then they don't have to balance the existing ones, and they can say they released something. I don't know even what it would do.
Yeah, I don't either, because like all the roles that the current trait lines fulfill are, well, they're doing that already.
Oh, a guy. Hello. Fight! 3? We have 3 here. Be careful. This is a thing that is happening.
Oh, I got Condi bombed.
Yeah, you did.
And I got Soul Beast. I got bursted. I can't even see him, dude.
There were quite a few people. You're gonna catch me.
See him. I feel like he just teleported onto me. I
Probably did. He's a renegade.
No, the Soul Beast. I know he didn't, but he probably just stealthed and ran out.
Oh, he got me off my meow meow.
Hey, look.
Oh, I'm fine. May have to revise my original statement. Chelsea.
Lands 2 skills, does 16,000 damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I didn't get the reflect off. That's all right. Made them chase me to space. That's enough.
I'm kill the sentry and call it.
That's a good place to end it. Whoa, that is a sparkly cat at spawn. I'm gonna look at this cat and call it. No, come back here, Sparkle Cat. I wish I was good at dying my mounts, man. I blame the fact that my food ran out.
I believe it. I believe that you would blame it on that.
It's a lot of fun, though. I enjoy these. I know Sulfur's traveling, so we won't get an official post-SotO podcast for a while, which I really, really, really wanted to have with him, but I guess I'll wait for their first patch and see what happens. It's wedding season, and he's a popular boy.
Excellent.
Alright, but you got any final thoughts? Condi Berserker, fun, yeah?
Yeah, mad fun in PvE. If you're having a tough time with all those tanky enemies in SotO, give this a whirl. It's really easy. You just press F1, weapon swap, and press it again. It's not too complicated.
It's a warrior, the ever fun class is kind of it. But yeah.
That's it.
I hope you all enjoyed. Hit me up with any build questions. Like I said, feel free to come hang out. I know Dikeru was. Ask me nonsense build questions. Ask Guy nonsense build questions because he'll give you actual answers, and I'll just tell you Bladesworn sucks.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Hit me up in the comments. Hit him up in the comments if you have any questions about like technical warrior stuff. And I think that's it for now. I might be streaming more this week, but I've got a lot of errands to run, so we'll see. Thank you for joining. I am SotO. This is Build Wars 2, and I will see you in Tyria. Cheers.
Cheers.